Sydney Huffman with the first. Very nice. And 14 months. As you'll notice, I have updated sub badges. You guys are just gonna see the same ones as usual, or the same ones as each other because you've been subbed for so long. I need to get more, but I do now have sub badges for like the first year. I think it's at least up to 9 months. Hello, Jupiter. The sub badge Rabbite made there based on the little like hand thing on JoJo's hat. It's still the 9-month one. Oh, you mean like is it different from usual? Yeah, it's different from usual. Yeah. I'm gonna see if Rabbite can either make them in other colors or tell me how he made them in other colors so I can just do that. Either that or after one, like I'll do one more for a year and then after that I'll change it to a different JoJo's thing. Steel Bar Run is out? Yeah. I'd heard that today and I was like, what? I thought that wasn't until like July. Literally the only thing I've been keeping what do you want to call it? The only reason I've been keeping Netflix around is for Steel Ball Run at this point. That'll be good. And then what we JoJolion, then JoJo Lands, and then it's the end. I still need to read JoJolion. I started it. I think I made it to like the final villain, and then I was confused as to why you said stream without streaming. Oh, it was because you asked if I was going to get on tonight, and the response is, of course I am. I stream every Saturday. Then it's the Great Sunset. Yeah, very sad. Wonder Review. Yeah. That's the final enemy stand. The guy that redirects. What is it? Bad luck or whatever. You said that at 12:30 last night. Did you? I could have sworn I responded to that last night by saying no. I have overtime. Unless you asked me twice and I answered twice. Or perhaps I just dreamed that I responded to you before I fell asleep. Or maybe it was someone else that asked me. Huh. One on Snap, one on Discord. Oh, so I responded on a Snap then. Puts you in the flow of calamity, which means you constantly have bad luck enough to kill you, but only if you intend to go after either the stand or the user. Yeah, that's it. I feel like someone has the redirecting bad luck thing. Maybe that's not Oye Komova. That's like the just positive voices thing. Do I want to minimize that? Yeah, I'm minimize that. Y'all. Yeah, calamity. That calamity. Yeah, Terraria calamity. Couldn't. There is no other meaning of that word. As you can tell, I found long-legged Kirby. Wait a minute. Get the whole Kirby crew in here. And that over there. We need one more Kirby to complete. So I've never opened Modern Horizons 3. Found a Jigglypuff to show you later. Interesting. Are you pulling Pokemon cards? It's horrific. If you've seen the full art one that was in TCG Pocket, you would understand horrific. Oh, a fig? No, you don't need figures of Pokemon. Stop looking up figures of Pokemon. And you know what? I just had an idea. You know what? Huffman, you got first. Roll a d20. Sydney Huffman, I need you to roll a d20. 11. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So now when you guys redeem, I'm back up to 4 boxes on the side, but one of them is foundations. So we'll be opening 11 foundations as well. There's also a secret, what do you want to call it? A secret box behind that one with much less stuff in it, but it'll be the last thing we open tonight before we go to Pokopia. I'm gonna start off with foundations. Ooh, we're starting off with an art card. Don't open on stream. I sent it on Discord. What did you send me? Where is that? You holding it? Where in the world did you find that? How did you come across that? Found it on Instagram. You're opening foundations as well? Nice, nice. I'm hoping to go back to that, to the store and they'll have oh, I've already opened this one. And they'll have, he'll have another box out. Yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see the commons. Broken Wings. I've opened these before, so like looking through the commons, I'm just gonna kind of quickly skim through them and see if there's anything I haven't gotten. Goblin Borders, I have that card. Elf Warlock, nice. Girl from the Ashes, and Pilfer. Also, is this... I'm gonna need to... I don't know. Is that like... Is that good, like, there, just slightly out of frame? There we are. Does that still sound fine, or do I sound like I'm too far away now? Oh yeah, the Kirby's are gonna go for now. Because I need space to put the cards. Alright. Oh yeah, so I definitely can't show it on stream, but what he sent me was a Jigglypuff with, like, pure black eyes, massive bags under its eyes, human teeth sticking out like a realistic tongue, and it's got fucking... It's holding, like, saggy titties on either side of a microphone. And it is unsettling. Definitely shouldn't be a thing that exists. Right. Affectionate indirect? Yeah, that seems a little quiet. I'm gonna move it back up here. Oh. It's moving on its own. Affectionate Indrik, Youthful Valkyrie, Skyship Buccaneer, Solemn Simulacrum. I feel like I pulled Simulacrum already. It's Pilfer in a regular force, by the way. Alright. I'm gonna quickly, for the 10 left we got here, I'm gonna mega pack them for the legendaries. Or legendaries, you know what I mean, the rares, uncommons, the hit cards. We got Insect. 1, 2. Those are those. Let's put that. Actually, yeah, no, let's put the commons over here. I'm gonna put the commons on the right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Quick peek at the commons, see if there's anything that I'm interested in. Not really. Alright. I like to be able to take a quick peek at those. Let me know what you guys pull from your packs. The 2. One was a spider. Another dual land. 1, 2, 3, or 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh. Well, we know what one of the uncommons is. Another Land of War Elves. I'm very much a fan of more Land of War Elves. My goblin. Yeah, that Land of War Elves, that's totally a goblin. That's gonna be nice to, I think I've got 4 or 5 Land of War Elves. I think I could actually make a standard with Land of War now. Ooh, we got art. I wonder if this is one I haven't seen yet. It is one I've already seen. This Kirby's sitting on my art card pile. I grabbed the commander deck for what do you want to call it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For what do you want to call it? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm gonna go looking through that later. Ooh, rat. Shake the rat. Shake the rat. Apothecary Stomper. Big Fin Bouncer. Campus. And these are the 2 slots. Ooh, a foil land. I don't expect to see anything crazy in the foils, in the foil slot, which is why I'm just kind of showing them off immediately. It would be interesting if we got a mythic in there. I would like to, ooh, another one. I would like to get a foil mythic, but let's see. Ooh, this isn't one. Ooh, it's dragons. Check that out. That shit's dope. Oh, there's a little wizard down there. He's summoning the Dragon Storm. The Tarkir Dragon Storm. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stab, I'm pretty sure, is something that I was looking for. Yeah, it's for my Goblin deck. My Goblin Blight deck. The 2 slots. Ooh, actually. Exemplar of Light. Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. Whenever you put 1 or more 1/1 counters on this creature, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. Oh god. Only once each turn. It's turning into Yu-Gi-Oh! That exception is on, like, every fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Card. I should know. I got 3 more Yu-Gi-Oh! Decks. On top of the, you know, the Burning Abyss deck I made over there, and then the Satellar Knight deck I've got over there. And then, like, the several thousands of cards and binders next to me of Yu-Gi-Oh! Token. Have I been throwing away the tokens? No, I think I've just been putting them over here. The 2 slots. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Check the commons. Sure Strike. +3/+0. Fake your own death, bite down. This is a cool art. I like the way the crackling Cyclops looks. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this gets a +3/+0 till end of turn. I don't know what kind of deck I would use him in, though. I don't know if there's a Cyclops Kindred or what. Ooh, Blanchwood Armor. Foil. And another Bloodfell Caves, very nice. We do appreciate the dual lands. Bro, what? I gotta finger it. There's running on me. Goblin tokens. That's actually very useful for me, being that I'm building a goblin deck that's going to be using tokens heavily. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Check Burst Lightning, very good. Macabre Brawls, run away together. Eldar, Filer, Wary Thespian. The 2 slots. Ooh, an offer you can't refuse. Very nice. Do like that in foil. See if we get anything interesting. Oh, I can't wait to, like, actually start flipping these over and, like, check them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Uncharted Voyage, Vanguard Seraph, Axeguard Cavalry, Infestation Sage, Beastskin Ranger. Nothing crazy. I did open a box of, what do you want to call it? Foundations on my own last weekend, so that's why I'm not opening that one as well, and we're using that as a one for you guys to redeem. Because there is cards I want in there. However, I have already opened it, so I would just be doing like a mega pack of like an entire box, which is not exactly what I want to do. Wait, are these? Oh shit. Imprisoned on the Moon and Blossoming Sands. 1, 2. Ooh! We got a foil on the Crackling Cyclops. Nice. 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah! Goblin Surprise, Eaten Alive. Just pulled a $23 Eldrazi. Nice. Which Eldrazi? I wish this was... Oh, this creates elves. Ooh, actually, I might be able to use this in my elf deck. Hold on a minute. Where is the pile of cards going to the elf deck? That is... Where is that? I think that's actually this pile down here. We looked at those. Sire of 7 Deaths. Oh, I need to know what that card looks like. I don't know if I have that. I feel like I have that. I just didn't know it was expensive. But we'll see. I think I was just like, ooh, nifty Eldrazi anyway. Ooh. That's a sick looking art. Apparently people actually like buy the art cards. Like for, like some of them are like actually worth money. Which is crazy. Ooh. Rune-Scarred Demon in foil. When this creature enters, search your library for a card, put it into your hand, then shuffle. So it's just a... It's a 6/6 demonic tutor. Interesting. And it's when this creature enters. So if I do this with Helm of the Host, I can just tutor into my hand whatever the fuck I feel like. And if I've, ooh, I could put that in my dragon deck, do that with Draco Genesis, Omniscience, once I finally get, Last March of the Ents. That could get a little fucky. That could get a little fucky. 4, 5, 6, 7. Elementalist Adept Ruinous, Gorehorn Raider. Pretty sure I have all those. So you're opening the, I was about to say Modern Horizons, the Foundations box? Let me know if you get that doubling season. Someone on a haunts. That looks like something I would expect to see out of, Yes, you did, or you'll let me know if you do pull it. Eager Truffle Snout. I got a boar. Incinerating, Eaten Alive. I don't know how many rats are in this. Though I am noticing I'm getting a lot more. Ooh. So we now both have a Scrawling Crawler. I don't remember which pile I have that in. Staff of Completion, Command Tower, Arcane Signet, Soul, D-Spark. It's not that pile. I'll tell you that much. I think these are the lands I pulled. Yeah, these are some lands and other stuff I pulled out of that dragon deck. Let's put that up here. I want to see if because I'm almost certain I have Scrawling Crawler. What is this? That's the mythic pile, which needs to go. Actually, that can go there for now. Cranko. Do I have it in here? Infestation. Million Llanowar Elves. They have Judgment. I need to take that out. That's going in That's going in my dragon deck. I don't know why that's in that pile. Yeah, there it is. Scrawling Crawler. Omniscience is also going in my dragon deck. I don't know why that's out here. Doubling Season going in my dragon's deck. Akroma's Will is going in my dragon deck. Aetherize is going in my dragon deck. Reveal the top X cards. X value among them onto the battlefield. I think that was gonna go in my thing as well. I don't know about Scrawling Crawler. I debated it. I think there's a couple other cards in this pile that were gonna go in my dragon deck. I think Refute was one of them. Oh, I already had a Rudenscar Demon. I didn't even realize. Burglar Rat from a Rats. There was a card I saw that had like some ridiculous name, and I wanted to put it in a deck just to have it. There's one of the Ajanis I have. Fucking me saying that, like, I feel like most people playing Magic automatically know what card I'm talking about. It's a Rakdos card. It needs Underworld Cookbook. I fucking can't remember. It's like, I can't remember how to pronounce it. I think I'd like tried at one point and it sounded like I was having a seizure. I would have to be able to read its name again. Alright, let's see what we got for rares. Actually, let's take this box out of the back real quick. That's the final open. We don't know what that could possibly be. High Society Bounty Hunter. Alright, those are for Dragon deck. These can be moved. There. I'll move the commons away. Did I put... I did it. I knew I would fucking do it. I put commons in the fucking rare pile. Like an idiot. I just can't help myself. You saw the pile collapse. Also, new mat. I got 2 new mats, actually. Oh, one of them is going to be specifically just for playing. Billowing. Perforating Artist? Essence Scatter. Joust Through? What is that? Deals 3 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. You gain 1 life. Nice. Soulstone Sanctuary. Tap add. This land becomes a 3/3 creature with vigilance. All creature types. It's still a land. Interesting. Cephalid Ink Mage. Empyrean Eagle. Aetherize. Seismic Rupture. Oh, hey, another one of this little like fox-looking dude. Loot Exuberant Explorer. I have one of him. I think you guys saw it in that pile. Reclamation Sage. Ooh, another Merfolk. I should probably build a Merfolk deck at some point too. I've got plenty of Merfolk. Exsanguinate. Very nice. Angel of Finality. Exile target player's graveyard. Nice. Blasphemous Edict. There's a card, I believe, called Blasphemous Act I want. But I don't remember what it does. All I remember is the name, and I'm like, that's a card I need. If I ever see it, grab it. You may pay 1 black rather than pay this spell's mana cost if there are 13 or more creatures on the battlefield. Each player sacrifices 13 creatures of their choice. That's a card. Nice. Ooh. A full art Think Twice. Why is it a common? Interesting. Was it Krenko you needed? I have, I pulled Krenko. It was at the front of that pile I showed earlier. Wherever I put that. I think that was this pile? I could use another Krenko, though, for a standard. Yeah, Mob Boss. I need, there are 2 other Krenkos I need, like, one's Baron of Tinge Street, and I can't remember what the other one is. Apparently there's a bunch of Krankos, and I had no fucking clue. Ooh. Wheel my chair forward a little bit. Brian Bourne Cutthroat. I might move that a little closer. Is that another Merfolk? It is. Ruby. I know I've already pulled Ruby. Garruk's Uprising. Spinner of Souls. Oh, hey, I got the art card for this. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, you may reveal cards from the top of your library until... Wait, what? Until you reveal a creature card. Put that card into your hand and the rest in the bottom of your library in any random order. Interesting. Imprisoned on the Moon. Inspiring Call. Battle Song Berserker. Common. Heir Apparent. Isn't Heir Apparent like a $5 card for a common or some shit? Like, it's randomly expensive for a common? Ooh! We got Chandra. I got a different version of her at some point. I think that, because the one I had, like, had fire up here and down here, and it was, like, going over everything. But that's cool. That's a nice mythic. Kiora Rising Tide. A Merfolk Noble. Interesting. Claws. Instant. It's for cats. I don't have a cat deck. Grapple and Krakenin. Frenzied Goblin. I don't know if I pulled this one before. That can go in my Goblin deck. That'll be... Set that one aside. Oh, another Ajani. I got one of these last time. Scavenging Ooze. Target exile card from graveyard. If it was a creature card, put +1/+1 on this creature. You gain 1 life. Interesting. Like that. Inspiration from Beyond. Stroke of Midnight. Stroke at Midnight. Nessian Hornbeetle. Kellen Planar. That's a fairy? Trailblazer. If Kellen is a scout, it becomes a human fairy detective and gains whenever Kellen deals combat damage to a player. Exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. If Kellen is a detective, it becomes a 3/2 human fairy rogue and it gains double strike. Interesting. Divine Resilience. Mischievous Mystic. Resolute Reinforcements. Elvish Regrower. I'm actually going to put that in the rare pile because that's another elf I don't think I had before. Creatures your opponent control enter tapped. I know I've got this one, and I plan on putting this in the deck at some point. And I think this is going to go in an Augustine deck. I want to make an Augustine deck, and I want to have Authority of the Councils in it. I want to make a deck that just makes people want to scoop as soon as they see any cards. Goblin Negotiation. Deals X damage number to target creature. Create 1/1 red goblin creature tokens equal to the amount of excess damage dealt to a creature this way. That'll go in my goblin pile. Vampire Gourmand. Rune Sealed Wall. Oop. That's a gremlin, not a goblin. Brazen Scourge. Another Genesis Wave. Very nice. We do love to see a Genesis Wave. Tragic Banshee. Twin Blade Blessing. Slumbering Cerberus. I know I pulled him before. Meteor Golem. I pulled that one. And that's the end of the 11 packs from that. So remember, we can now... Chuck Norris accidentally killed Death by law and had to take his place. Confirm that's 100% what happened now? I believe it. Chuck Norris accidentally killed Death, so he had to become Death. That sounds right. That sounds right. That's lore accurate, Chuck Norris. These are going to go into the pile for the Goblin deck and the Elf deck, because they're still one pile right now. Commons. Oh, where can I put the commons for now? They'll go on my deck box. Now we've got Modern Horizons. I have not opened a Modern Horizons pack. So for a couple of these, at least, we're gonna We're gonna, like, see everything that it has to offer. Energy reserve? What the fuck? Also, I don't know what the pack trick for this would be.
Want a break from the ads?
I think this might be a 3 to the front one. Or a 7 to the front one. He went to kill the Ayatollah a second time. Yes. Airy Auxiliary. Enters battlefield. Support 2+1/+1 counters. Interesting. Molten Gatekeeper. I know there's cards that I've seen that I need with that symbol on them. I just don't remember what they are off the top of my head. I hope there's some counter spells in here. Evolution Witness. Elf Shaman Mutant. I'm actually going to put that back here. If I see elves and shit. Contaminated Landscape. A nice land card. Sacrifice Contaminated Landscape. Search your library for basic plains, island, or swamp. Put it onto the battlefield tapped. Cycling with that. Discard this card. Draw a card. And I can tap to add a colorless. I will put land up with the elf stuff, honestly. Eldrazi Boar Beast. Interesting. We've got some Eldrazi's. I'm actually interested in making Eldrazi, so I'll put that back there. Is it Generatorium? If you would get one or more energy counters, you get that many +1 instead. Draw a card, activate only if you've paid or lost 4 or more energy counters this turn. What is an energy counter? That's not something I've run into yet. Twisted Riddle Keeper. An Eldrazi Sphinx? That sounds sick. Emerge. When you cast this spell, tap up to 2 target permanents. Put a stun counter on each of them. Nice.
Want a break from the ads?
What the fuck? Frog Mirror? Enforcer. Prototype. You may cast a spell with different mana cost and different mana cost, color, and size. It keeps its abilities and what? So I can do 7 colorless, or if I have a red, I can do 3 in a red? Interesting. Affinity for artifacts. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each artifact you control. Interesting. That'd be interesting for an artifact deck. Not very common. You have to run a whole energy deck to make them usable. That's a shame. Oh, it's a flip. Razor Grass Ambush deals 3 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. What does it say on the back? We got a dragon. I'll check that out in a second. Enters the battlefield. You may pay 3 life. If you don't, it enters the battlefield tapped. And it's a 1. Wait, and can I just pay that for the instant? What is this? It doesn't have a flip cost. Does it? Oh, it does. Oh, it shows what the land on the back does on the front. Just pulled the Mossborn Hydra. Ah, you lucky bitch. That's one of the cards I want. As long as 7 or more cards are in your graveyard, Fledgling Dragon gets +3/+3. Interesting. That doesn't look like it'll be useful for my deck, but it's still cool. Invert Polarity. Choose target spell, flip a coin. If you win the flip, then gain control of that spell. And if you choose new, and you may choose new targets for it. If you lose the flip, counter that spell. Nice. So it's a good, like, what? Is the blue-red a good is it counter spell? Interesting. Horrific Assault. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature or planeswalker you don't control. If you control an Eldrazi, gain 3 life. Interesting. I like the art on it, though. That's kind of cool. Just ordered, what, this one? Horrific Assault? Oh, for an Eldrazi deck? Makes sense. Ooh. We're gonna be going through this box for a hot minute. What the fuck? What does that say? Voted most likely to bring back banding? Interesting. The is it? Oh, the invert polarity. It looks like a good card. Faithful Watchdog. Nyxborn Hydra. I wonder if I should try and make a Hydra deck at some point. Breathe Your Last. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. You gain 1 life for each of its colors. Nice. Inspired Inventor. A Goblin. Sarpadian Simulacrum. Deal haste, 3 in a red, sacrifice, deals 4 damage to target creature. Interesting. That could get a little obnoxious with in a goblin deck, especially with like a Kiki Jiki thing going on and some like duplication. Helm of the Host, something. I could probably work something with that. Cranial Ram. Weird. Scurry of Gremlins. Worm Coil Larva. A Phyrexian Worm. Oh, it's another flip. It's a blue land on the back, and return target spell or non-land permanent an opponent controls to its owner's hand. Interesting. Meltdown. Destroy each artifact with mana value X or less. Nice. What does this do? As birth lands enters, pay 3 life. Okay, it's just 3 life. Flip land. Meltdown. Argent Daze. Dias? I don't know how I would say that. Enters the battlefield with 2 oil counters on it. Whenever 2 or more creatures attack, put an oil counter on Argent Dies. 2 and tap, remove 2 oil counters from Argent Dice. Exile another target non-land permanent. Its controller draws 2 cards. Huh. That doesn't seem that good. Looks nifty though. Oh. It's another flip one. And it's one of the 3 life for that. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. Why not? After all, why shouldn't I? Shit. I'm dropping stuff. Ooh, art card. Have I gotten a Modern Horizons art card? No, only the Foundations. So this will be one I haven't seen yet. Oh, it's like an Eldrazi or something. Nice. That looks kind of cool. Deem Inferior. Evolution Witness. I think I already put that in the elf pile. I don't need another one for it. Kami of Jealous Thirst. I put that up there, yeah. Area Auxiliary. Molten Gatekeeper. Cranial Ram. Seething Landscape. Oh, it's another one of those, like, weird, like, triple ones. I'll put that up there. Horrid Shadow Spinner. Lifelink. Whenever Horde Shadow Spinner attacks, you may draw cards equal to its power. If you do, discard that many cards. Interesting. So I can cycle through my hand? Or cycle through my deck using my hand? Fangs of Colonia. +1/+1 on target creature you control, then double the amount. Then double the number of +1/+1 counters on each creature that had a +1/+1 put on it this way. Oh, so that'd be much better in a deck where I could use multiple of them. In like a standard or a modern. Married Apprentice. Fell for the Profane, we just saw that one. Deep Analysis. Target player draws 2 cards. I'm assuming I would just target myself with that. Unless I'm trying to kill someone with chip damage from drawing. With a Scrawling Crawler or something. Ooh, the Necrobloom. Oh, it's a landfall. I want to build a landfall deck. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control... What is that on my finger? Is that ink? Whatever it is, it doesn't want to come off. It is ink. When did I stab myself with a pen? I just noticed there was like a black spot on my finger. I was like, what the fuck is that? It's ink. I stabbed myself with a pen at some point. And that's behind it. Breaker of Creation. It's an Eldrazi. We'll look at that one in a second. Create a 0/1 plant creature token. If you control 7 or more lands with different names, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token instead. Land cards in your graveyard have dredge 2. You may return land from your graveyard to your hand and mill 2 cards instead of drawing a card. Interesting. And it's what? I don't know what. It's not green. Black is Golgari. I don't know what it is with white in it. Interesting. What is this? Breaker of Creation. When you cast this spell, you gain 1 life for each colorless permanent you control. Hexproof from each color. Nice. I'm assuming that's just for this card. If I could give that to other Eldrazi like that, oh. Annihilator 2. Whenever this creature attacks, defending players sacrifices 2 permanents. And it's an 8/4. I know that's waste, but I assume that's the same. This is just 8 colorless, right? Or do I have to have a wastes in there? Because that would suck a little bit if I specifically had to have a wasteland. Oh, it's another one of these. Most likely to bring back banding. Is there anything on the other side? Oh, so there is. It's a token. I threw the other one away because I thought it was just an advertisement card. Yeah, there it is. Found it. It's a brand new bag o' trash, so. Wither and Bloom. It's -3/-3. Exile. Wither and Bloom from your graveyard. Put a +1/+1 counter on a target creature you control. Activate only as a sorcery. Not really great for Commander, but I'll take it. Supposed to sell it. Siege Smash. Eldrazi Shapeshifter. Interesting. Devoid. This card has no color. As Corrupted Shapeshifter enters the battlefield, it becomes your choice of a 3/3 creature with flying, a 2/5 creature with vigilance, or a 0/12 with defender. Interesting. And I could use that with like Soul Immolation or something. What could I use with that? I mean, March of the Ents, Canopy Gargantuan. Plenty of things I could use with that. Interesting. Put that up there. Riddlegate Gargoyle. Eldrazi Ravager. Annihilator 1. Sacrifice 2 Eldrazi. Return Eldrazi Ravager from your graveyard to your hand. Interesting. I don't know. I mean, it's a 6/6 for 6. That's not bad. A Jin Monk. Was that a... Do I want to put that? Yeah, that's probably where I'm putting Eldrazi's. Even if it's an uncommon, I'm putting it up there. The Dreadmobile. The Dragula. Suppression Ray. Interesting. Tap all creatures target player controls. You may pay X energy counters. Choose up to X creatures tapped this way. Put a stun counter on each of them. Interesting land. Just enters the battlefield tapped. Interesting. Now, does it say what side I have to start this card on? Or can I just, you know, whatever? Or is it both sides at the same time? I don't know quite how that card works. Cephalid Colosseum. Tap, add 1 blue. Cephalid Colosseum deals 1 damage to you. Interesting. That doesn't seem that great. Monumental Henge? You have to pick it. Interesting. Monumental Henge enters the battlefield tapped unless you control planes. Tap to add a planes. 2 and 2 planes. Tap. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a historic card from among them. What is a historic card? Put them and put it into your hand. Put a rest in the bottom. Artifacts, legendaries, and sagas are historic. Interesting. Interesting. I'm gonna focus that a little better. There we are. Stump Stomp. So I'm assuming this is one that enters tapped. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power. Target creature or planeswalker you don't control. I wonder why specifically they had to specify you don't control. Yeah, enters the battlefield tap. That's what I had assumed it would be. Oh my god. Why does this box feel so thick? Ooh, art card. Let me know if at any point you guys want me to like mega pack this, or if you want me to just hold off so we can open more later. I'm fine with either. Because I'm having fun. I just want to make sure people aren't like, that is a sick art card. People aren't like, yeah, it's a little slow. Why are we doing it this way? Is there any flips? There is a flip. Wither and Bloom. So sell it. Siege Smash. I think it might be getting to the point we're going to see a lot of repeat. I already have that one on the side. We're going to start seeing a lot of repeats. Sacrifice to do a basic and I can cycle. Sneaky Snacker. It's a fairy stealing my shit. When you draw your third card in a turn, return Sneaky Snacker from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. I mean, doesn't seem bad. Horde Shadow Spinner. It that heralds the end. Eldrazi End. Colorless spells you cast with mana 7 or greater cost 1 less to cast. Other colorless creatures you control gain +1/+1. Nice. I kind of hope we get some, like, good rare, ooh, or mythic Eldrazi's. We got a mythic. Kaith, Famed Mechanist. Fabricate 1. When this creature enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Create a +1/+1 servo artifact creature token. Other non-token creatures you control have Fabricate 1. Tap, choose one. Populate or proliferate? What is populate? I don't know what the keyword populate means. I've never seen that before. Pearl Medallion. White spells cost 1 less to cast. I know there's a bunch of medallions in here. I know there's a ruby, a sapphire, there's pearl. I don't know what the other ones are. Oh! Wait, was that two mythics? That was 2 mythics and a rare in a pack. God damn. That was a girthy fucking pack. Alright, what is a Johnny doing? This is like the third, like, different version of a Johnny I've gotten. Also, Human Artificer was in the back. When a Johnny Noctil Pariah enters the battlefield, create a 2/1 White Cat Warrior creature token. Whenever one or more other cats you control die, you may exile a Johnny, then return him to the battlefield transformed under his owner's control. Nakatal Avenger. +2, put +1/+1 on each cat you control. Create a 2/1 White Cat Warrior creature token. When you do, if you control a red permanent other than a Johnny Nakatal Avenger, he deals damage equal to the number of creatures you control to any target. And that's 0? Damn. Each opponent chooses an artifact, a creature, an enchantment, and a planeswalker from among the non-land permanents they control, and sacrifices the rest. Oh. That's ridiculous. I like it. Very nice. Does Modern... Ooh, art card. Does Modern Horizons have, like, a Helm of the Host in it? I don't know if that's in this set. I need to find a set with Helm of the Host. I know I have one, but I want the ability to get more. Who is she? She's got a Hydra. She's cool. Another Merfolk. Colossal Dread Mask. Equipped creature gets +6/+6 and has trample. Okay. Nice. Retrofitted transmogrant. Mandibular kite. Inventor's axe. Tranquil landscape. Put that in the land pile. Relegate gargoyle. Guardian of the Forgotten. He's an elephant. Alamaflant. Etched Slith. Oh, it's a Phyrexian. Menaced Etched Slith deals combat damage to a player. Put +1/+1 counter on it. If you do, you may remove a counter from another target permanent or opponent. Nice. Titan's Vanguard. Ooh, another Eldrazi. Devoid. When you cast this spell, and whenever Titan Vanguard's attacks, put a +1/+1 on each colorless creature you control, and it has trample. Huh. Ooh, Legion Leadership. Until the end of turn, double target creature's power, and it gains first strike. And then it enters tapped as a land, but I can tap for those. Orim's Chant. Target player can't cast spells this turn. If this spell was kicked, creatures can't attack this turn. That's obnoxious. Fuck you, you don't get your turn. Ooh, a mythic. Instant and sorcery spells cost one less to cast. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell during your turn, flip a coin. If you lose the flip, Ral Monsoon Mage deals 1 damage to you. If you win the flip, you may exile Ral. If you do, return him to the battlefield transformed under his owner's control. Nextborn Hydra. Let's move that over here. What do you do? See if I can... Leyline Prodigy enters the battlefield an additional loyalty counter on him for each instant or sorcery spell you've cast this turn. Until your next turn, instant and sorcery spells cost 1 less to cast. -1. Ral deals 2 damage divided as you choose among 1 or 2 targets. Draw a card if you control a blue permanent other than Ral. Exile top 8 cards of your library. You may cast instant and sorcery spells from among them this turn without paying their mana cost. That could be nuts in, like with Azula. I feel like I could see that going nuts with Azula. Oh, another art card. Very nice, very nice. What is this? Oh. Is that... Ooh, it's a gold text. Is that supposed to be, It's definitely an Eldrazi. That's not, Emrakul, though, right? I think that's just a regular Eldrazi. Does look cool, though. Molten Gatekeeper. Tune the narrative. I don't... Ooh, Eldrazi Lizard. Do I have Lizard button up? No, but I do have Sperm.
Sperm.
I don't know where my Lizard button is at the moment. Adapt 1. Whenever 1 or more +1/+1 counters are put on Basking Brood Scale, you may create a 0/1 Eldrazi spawn creature token with sacrifice creature add a mana. Huh. My jaw wanted to crack. It was like doing the thing where it like you can tell it wants to crack and it also feels uncomfortable. Wither and Bloom. Solstice Zealot. Riddlegate Gargoyle. Emissary of Soulfire. Lizard, there we are. Charitable Levy. Stump Stomp. Ooh, I got a Mythic Eldrazi. A Mythic Wooburg Eldrazi. Whenever you cast an Eldrazi spell, you may pay 2 waste. If you do, copy all spells you control, then copy all of our activated and triggered abilities you control. You may choose new targets for the copies. What? That's awesome. That thing is sick. Oh shit. Oh shit is right. That one's expensive, is it? It's a sick card. That was just in my fucking uncommons. Reefworm. Roshin Roaring Prophet. Enters mill 6 card. Never mind. I was like, I don't remember seeing that as an expensive card, but it is a cool card. Reveal X. Mana cost that only contain X. Interesting. Gift of the Viper. +1/+1 counter and reach, and death touch counter on a target. I feel like one of you guys has this in one of your decks. I feel like I remember seeing that card before. Wait, oopsies! I put them. I'm fucking up. I put rares in the uncommon pile. I put uncommons in the common pile. I'm fucking losing it. Whoa. But it is cool to get a mythic Wooburg Eldrazi. Well, I already have like an alternate commander for a deck, which is nice. I don't think that would ever be a main. Is that just like a kobold, like setting shit on fire? Interesting. Another Colossal Dread Mask. Retrofitted Transmogrant. Mandibular Kite. Inventor's Axe. Sage of the Unknowable. Contaminated Landscape, let's put that up there. Bountiful Landscape, also going up there. Triton Wave Breaker? Yeah, Wave Breaker. Path of Annihilation, that looks like an Eldrazi card. Ah! Path of Annihilation enters the battlefield, create 2/0/1 Eldrazi spawn creatures, sacrifice to add. Eldrazi's, you have tap to add 1 mana of any color. Nice. Not that I mean, it does matter. It doesn't matter for Eldrazi. It matters because I think the costs all, like, count, even though they're colorless. Whenever you cast a creature spell with mana 7 or greater, you gain 4 life. So I basically gain life every time I cast an Eldrazi. Or any of, like, the normal Eldrazi, like the big boys, the ones you want out. Whenever I get any of the, like, my deck's goals out. That's gonna be, enters tapped unless I pay 3 life. It's a goblin, interesting. When Boggart Trawler enters the battlefield, exile target player's graveyard. That's going in the goblin deck. Oh. Barbarian Ring. What did I just hit? Oh, it was one of my controllers. Deals 1 damage to you. Interesting. Ripples of Undeath. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, mill 3 cards. Then you may pay 1 and 3 life if you do put a card from among those into your hand. So it's a tutor that costs me milling and life. It is for 2. I mean, is it really a tutor? Because I'm not searching for it. But, it seems okay. Planar Genesis. That card looks cool. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may put a land card from among them onto the battlefield tapped. If you don't, put a card from among them into your hand, the rest of them on the bottom of the library in any order. That could be useful for a landfall. I'm going to put that up in the pile of cards that I already am thinking of putting in decks. Very nice. Oh, I need to snap my spine. Oh! Oh, it's another one of those. Is it a goblin on the opposite of... No, it's different each time. Well, we know what the foil back card is going to be. Blood-soaked Insight. Tune the narrative. Basking Brood-Scale. Did we? Yeah, Eldrazi Lizard. We already put that one to the side. I'm gonna put it up there anyway, just in case I decide to do a standard or modern with Eldrazi's. Solstice Zealot. Siege Smash. I feel like every time I get a Solstice Zealot, I get a Siege Smash. That's probably not true, but it feels like it is. Contaminated landscape. Tranquil landscape. I'm getting all kinds of landscapes.
Want a break from the ants?
Kozilek's Unsealing. It's an Eldrazi thing. Whenever you cast a creature with mana value 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, or 6, create 2 colorless Eldrazi spawn creature tokens. Whenever you cast a spell with mana value 7 or greater, draw 3 cards. Interesting. I can see how Eldrazi's can get annoying real fast. Undo Not Master. Unstable Amulet. Enters, you get 2 energy counters. Whenever another spell from anywhere other than your hand, Unstable Amulet deals 1 damage to each opponent. Tap and pay 2 of those. Exile top card of your library. You may play it until you exile another card with Unstable Amulet. Interesting. Consuming Corruption. That's an instant, deals X damage to target creature or planeswalker. You gain X life, where X is the number of swamps you control. That's not bad. Ooh, Sapphire Medallion. Blue spells, cast 1 less to cost. Cost 1 less to cast. I keep saying it like that. You know what? That's just what it is now. Winter Moon. Oh, wow. That one looks cool. What is that? Players can't untap more than 1 non-basic land during their untap step. Oof. Did you want to play Wooburg? No? Because you're not allowed to, because all of your mana base is basically fucked. You're not playing basic lands in a Wooburg. Or, I mean, you could if you're a psychopath. I mean, you might play like 1 or 2 colors that you have like more of than any others, but in general, from the Wooburg decks I've seen, you're really more focused on getting those like good multicolor lands out. Anything with like create mana color of your commander or whatnot. I get the feeling there's not going to be many of that in Modern Horizons, but we already got Expanding Ooze. Fetid Gargantua. We put +1 on Fetid Gargantua. You may draw 2 cards. If you do, lose 2 life. Interesting. Hexgold Slith. Fanged Flames Devoid. Deals 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker. If that creature or planeswalker would die this turn, exile it instead. That seems like it's another... Anything Devoid, I'm just going to assume is for Eldrazi. Choose target spell. You get 2 of these. Then you may pay any amount of energy counters. Counter that spell. Control plays 1 for each. Paid this way. Bountiful Landscape. Obstinate Gargoyle. That's a different gargoyle. Is there a Gargoyle Kindred set or something? Static Prison. As soon as I see energy counters in it, I'm basically like, I don't fucking care. Eldrazi Goblin? Spawn Gang Commander. When you cast the spell, create 3/0/1 colorless Eldrazi spawn creature tokens with, I already know that. Sacrifice an Eldrazi. Spawn Gang Commander deals 2 damage to any target. Interesting. So what I basically want to do is just use Eldrazi's to spam these Eldrazi creature tokens and then just sacrifice the fuck out of them to blow people up with that. Sounds like Goblin tactics. Deep Analysis. Target player draws 2 cards. We already got that one earlier. Springheart Nantucko. It's a landfall. Insect Monk. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay 1 in a forest. A Springheart Nantucko is attached to a creature you control, or wait, you may pay if it's attached to a creature you control. If you do, create a token that's a copy of that creature. If you didn't create a token this way, create a 1/1 green insect creature token. Eldrazi are like slivers that benefit other Eldrazi. Yeah, but they're like ridiculously, like, they cost a bunch of mana. Urza's Cave. I've heard Urza's Cave isn't like a bad thing to use to search for lands. Yeah, search library for a land card for a regular one. That might actually go in my dragon deck. That Urza's. Ooh! It's a foil full art plains, and it looks like there's no Eldrazi just kind of being a dick. That's why Eugen is a good card for Eldrazi decks. Yeah, I mean, right now Eugen's good for card advantage and like gaining life in my dragon deck. Eventually he's gonna come out. Eye of Eugen? What? Is that different from the Eugen that I have? Colorless Eldrazi spells. You cast cost 2 less to cast. Search your library for a colorless creature card, reveal it, put it in your hand, shuffle. Okay, so it is different. Because I think I have storms in my dragon deck. Whoa. Whoa. That's a cool looking art card. That's sick. That was super cool. Fetid Gargantua. Hexgold Slith, Fanged Flames. The card Flashbang. Yeah, I noticed. Killed its frame rate. Fucking everything exploded. Actually, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Death Touch. And a Mana Dork. I'm gonna put that up here. That might be good in the elf deck I want to build. Twisted Landscape. Conduit Goblin? Goblin Warrior. Ah, man. Why does it have to be an energy token? Ooh, Eldrazi Drone. Propagator Drone. When this creature tokens you control have evolved, whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, if it has a greater power or toughness than this token, put a +1/+1 counter on this token. Oh, so they basically just slowly grow in power until they're like as strong as whatever you're playing. Nice. 3 in a forest. Create a 0/1 colorless Eldrazi spawn creature. Nice. Salamander Drake. Emrakul's Messenger. Eldrazi Fairy Rogue. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, create a 0/1 colorless Eldrazi spawn creature. Interesting. Oop. Junk Diver. That's a cool looking bird. Is that recursion? Whenever return an artifact card. It's recursion for artifacts, which I don't think is super uncommon. Arena of Glory enters unless you unless you control a mountain. Exert Arena of Glory. Add 2 if that mana is spent on a creature spell. It gains haste until the end of turn. That's actually not that bad. Kind of like that. Fanged Flames. 2 foils. Double foil. Oop. Another energy reserve. Another piece of garbage. I mean, I'm sure energy reserves are probably useful if you build your deck around them, but I'm not going to build a deck around... Well, I mean... Maybe if I find a reason to, but... As far as I know, there's no cards that use those that I am currently looking for. Ooh, there's the non-foil Horrific Assault. I really do like that. It reminds me of something. I can't remember what it reminds me of. Yeah, I can't think of it. But it is a cool looking card. Eviscerator's Insight. Sacrifice a creature, draw 2 cards. Okay, so it's just drawing 2 cards for dark, or for a swamp, for black. Carbon Charm deals damage equal to twice the number of creatures you control. The target creature. Destroy enchantment. Exile any number of target players' graveyards. Interesting. Oh, wow, that looks fucking sick too. Looking at this and that, what is it? That Horrific Assault. I really hope they have, what do you want to call it? Like the old school borders of them? Because this looks like it was pulled out of old Magic. Like that's That's how those two arts feel. It feels like it's pulled straight out of like fucking like early 90s Magic. It's fucking nice. Another sneaky snacker. Warp Tusk for Eldrazi. We already put one up there. Don't need it. Indebted Spirit. That does look cool. Territory color Eldrazi. It's got reach and landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, look at the top card of your library. If it's a creature card, you may reveal it and put it into your hand. If you don't put the card into your hand, you may put it into your graveyard. Interesting. Brain Surge. Draw 4 cards, then put 2 cards from your hand on top of your library in any order. Interesting. That doesn't seem that bad for 3. Oh! One of these borders. Look at that. Fabricate 1. Whenever another creature or artifact you control is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life. That would be a little annoying in an artifact deck, huh? I'm actually going to put that in the rare pile just because I like the classic looking borders. Elf Warrior. Nadir's Nightblade. Whenever a token you control leaves the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Wow, there's actually a lot of decks I could use that in. Kudo. King among bears. Look at him, he's so thick. That's actually going to go up there for my elf deck. Other creatures have base power and toughness of 2/2 and are bears in addition to their other types. That doesn't seem that good. Unless I'm playing a bunch of like little shitters. Huh. I don't know how I feel about that one. Ooh, another rare. Sowing Myco Spawn. Oh, it's an Eldrazi fungus? It's a kicker. I'll take him. What, is he actually like good, or do you just want a thick bear? When you cast this spell, search your library for a land card, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle. Oh! When you cast this spell, if it was kicked, exile target land. Interesting. I like that. Another card for the Eldrazi deck. There we are. Another art card. Wonder if it'll be that same one that flashbanged the camera earlier. The camera couldn't figure it out. Whatever spell he's casting, he just cast it on the camera. That does look cool, though. Siege Smash, that means I'm going to get that fucking Rhino again. Aether Spike. Expanding Ooze. Fetid Gargantua. Oh, come on, don't be like the one time it shows up after I've said it and pointed it out and it just doesn't happen. This is that time. Shit. Warped Tusker. Mindless Conscription. Enters the battlefield. You draw your 3rd card each turn. Amass zombies 3. Put 3+1/+1 on an army you can. On an army you control. It's also a zombie. If you don't control an army, create a 0/0 black zombie army creature token first. Interesting. Oh hey, it's a saga. What is going on this? It's like a lot of shit. Hold on a minute. Focus on it, damn it. Focus on the text. Raw, the implicit maze deals 2 damage to each creature and planeswalker your opponent's controls. If you discard a card, you may discard a card. If you do, exile top 2 cards of your library. You may play them until the end of your next turn. Create a Spellgorger Weird token. It's a 2 and 1 red, 2/2 weird creature with whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a +1/+1 counter on Spellgorger Weird. Huh. Disciple of Freyalise. It's an elf. And it's got the 3 life, otherwise it enters tapped. When Disciple of Freyalise enters the battlefield, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, you gain X life and draw X card, where X is that creature's power. Oh, I could do some shit with that In an elf deck, I could do some shit with that in an Eldrazi or a dragon deck. That's gonna go up there. Junk Diver. Devourer of Destiny is a rare Eldrazi. 7 mana. You may reveal this card from your opening hand. If you do the beginning of your first upkeep, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may put one of those cards back on top of your library, exile the rest. When you cast this spell, exile target permanent that is 1 or more colors. Interesting. I don't... do Eldrazi's like being... Oh, another Eldrazi. Do they like being exiled? Is that just like a thing Eldrazi's do? Eldrazi Repurposer. When you cast this spell, when an Eldrazi Repurposer... when you cast a spell and when an Eldrazi Repurposer dies, create a 0/1 Eldrazi spawn creature. Interesting. It looks like a sliver. Ooh, and a foil. Foil land. Oh, my spine. Oh, Shoelace, I don't know if you were here for the beginning, but it's... you can now redeem... I mean, you've been able to do the 500 for a pack, but you can redeem for a... for Modern Horizons, or not Modern Horizons. We're doing all the Modern Horizons. For a, fuck, what is it? For a Foundations pack now. If you want to see me open a Foundations. We saw that guy earlier. We like him. Zombie rat. Rat! Shake the rat. Affinity for artifacts. When a refurbished familiar enters the battlefield, each opponent discards a card. For each opponent who can't, you draw a card. Interesting. Rosecott Knight. Void Pouncer. It's an Eldrazi. Kicker 2. Void Pouncer was kicked. It enters the battlefield with 2+1/+1 counters and a trample counter on it with haste. So it gets haste, a trample counter, and 2+1/+1 counters. And it's a 3/1 for 2. Interesting. Well, I mean, it's 5 if I pay the kicker. Interesting. Electrozoa. A jellyfish. A jellyfish jelly. Foreboding landscape. Withering chrysalis. Eldrazi drone. Cast a spell. Create a Eldrazi creature. Reach. Whenever you sacrifice another Eldrazi, put a +1/+1 on Withering Chrysalis. Did I already open that, or is it just another card like that? Charitable Levy. Grim Servant. Oh. Yep. We already got that. Drowner of Truth. We already know what the other side is. When you cast this spell, if colorless was spent to cast it, or if waste was, so do I have to have waste? Is waste different than colorless? Or do I have to specifically have a waste card for that cost? Jet Medallion. Black spells cost 1 less. We got another medallion. Oh, hey, we got the art card for that. You may sacrifice a non-token black creature rather than pay the spell's mana cost. Each opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker with the greatest mana value among creatures and planeswalkers they control. Not bad. An Eldrazi turtle. Snapping Voidcraw. Tap, add 2. Wow, actually. Really? That's actually I actually kind of really like that. It's like a mid-mana rock. Not particularly great, but it's also an Eldrazi, so there's that. I can use it for Eldrazi-based shenanigans. Oof, I done moved my leg in a weird way. This might hurt my back if I sit like this for too long. Alright. Yeah, it is. I thought that would be more comfortable. It's not. It most certainly is not. Ooh. Oh, that kind of reminds me of, what's-her-face from, Baldur's Gate 3, the Tiefling. Just like the red skin and like the facial features. I can't remember her name. Horrific Assault. Eviscerator's Insight. I kind of hope I get all the medallions in one box. That would be fucking sick. We've already gotten 3 of them. So we only need 2 more medallions. What do we need? We need ruby and we got white, black, blue. White, black, blue. We need red and a green, which I imagine will probably be like emerald or something. Devoid. Draw 3 cards and create an Eldrazi spawn. Interesting. Twisted Landscape. Phyrexian Ironworks. Oh, it's got a cool name and cool art, but Lord knows I don't care about that cost that it's got in there. Pyretic Rebirth. Return, it's a Rakdos too. Return target artifact or creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Pyretic Rebirth deals damage equal to that card's mana value to up to 1 target creature or planeswalker. I actually really like that card. The Creation of Avacyn. Search your library for a card, exile it face down, then shuffle. Turn the exiled card face up. If it's a creature card, you lose life equal to its mana value. You may put the exiled card onto the battlefield. If it's a creature card, if it's a creature card. If you don't put it onto the battlefield, it's put into its owner's hand. Interesting. I don't hate it. Strength Harvest, or enchanted creature gets +1/+1 for each creature and or enchantment you control. That's not bad. Meteoric Maze. +4/+0 trample. Kindred Instant Eldrazi. Interesting. Target player creates X colorless Eldrazi spawn. Target player scries X, then draws a card. Exile creature with mana value X or less. Exile up to X target creature cards from graveyard. What? I hope you get stuck in the Darly Boxman show for it. What the fuck is Darly Boxman? Unfathomable Truths. Draw 3. Interesting. Actually, we'll put that up there for Eldrazi's. Mountain. Old Gooseworks animation. Interesting. That new episode of fucking Amazing Digital Circus was crazy. Kane's voice actor when he screams "I am God," that was peak. That was great. He did a great job on that. Spoiler warning. A mild spoiler warning for anyone. Kane screams "I am God" and it sounds great. Fetid Gargantua, Hexgold Slith, Fanged Flames, Bountiful Landscape. How do you feel about the Jax model? Oh, when they like pulled his skin off? It was creepy and cool at the same time. Cameo meets the Story Circle. I'll check that. That's a lot of reading. I don't want to read that much right now. Volt Storm. Oh, snow-covered wastes? Damn, that's cool. To get a snow-covered and a waste? Both of those are rather uncommon things. It's like snow-covered lands and a waste. That's nice. I like that. Glasswing Grace. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2 and has flying and lifelink. Priest of Titania. Titania? Add for each elf on the battlefield. Going in my elf. Ooh, that looks cool. Power balance. Episode 2 fan art. What he would look like without his skin. They made it canon now, I guess. Oh, so they just saw it was creepy and they're like, we're going to put that in the show. Nice. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, you may reveal the top card of your library. If you do, you may cast that card without paying its mana cost. If the two spells have the same mana value. Interesting. Interesting. That's kind of fucking sick. It's not terrifically useful, I don't think, but it's situationally interesting. And it does look sick. Dream Drinker Vampire. Oh. Hold on a minute. Oh, I need food. I'm hungry as hell. After cards, there might be like a real quick break for me to grab my Chinese food. Because I am hungry. I've had half a bagel today. Half a bagel, an egg, and like 2 strips of the thinnest motherfucking bacon you've ever seen in your life. Just a reminder, we do have a mystery 3 packs for something else after this as well. What is this back card? Ah, it's one of them. It's possible Bubble is more a construct. Odds Bubble is the other AI. I don't... Because Bubble still exists and the others can see him, I get the feeling that's not the case. Shake the rat. But I guess we may or may... There's Rosecut. May or may not find out in the last episode coming, what, was it June 19th? Void Pouncer. Electrozoa. The fuck is that? Ooze Brushwog? Temperamental Oozewog. That's a weird looking card. 3 months. Deceptive Landscape. I don't think we've got that landscape yet. Vexing Bauble. The box. You opened it. Come. Whenever a player casts a spell, if no mana was spent to cast it, counter that spell. So if someone's playing shit for free, I can be like, fuck you. Interesting. Metastatic Evangel. It's a Phyrexian human cleric. We already got that unsealing. We got that earlier. Ooh, that looks cool. Volatile Stormdrake. Flying hexproof from activated and triggered abilities. Oh, it's one of these. I'm not even gonna continue to read that. That's fucking lame. Wirewood Symbiote. Interesting. Return an elf you control to its owner's hand. Untap target creature. Activate only once each turn. What? So tap Llanowar Elves to play this, put Llanowar Elves back in my hand, play Llanowar Elves? Interesting. Ooh, if I do that with Badger Mole Cub, I could just fucking... Actually, there's a lot of things I could use to just double the mana that come off that. And just fucking... spam... shit? Interesting. I just have to find a way to duplicate that card. Interesting. That's 2 card. That could be a 2 to 4 card infinite. Not the best, but interesting. I can see of a way to work that. I can think of ways to work that. Pink. Oh, when he went, "Where's Kinger?" Yeah, that was cool. It kind of sucks that like literally the only thing that they had to do was actually just get Kane to sit down and talk with him. Dog Umbra. They didn't have to kill Kane, but rest in peace, Kane. He became legendary creature as a fucking common? Interesting. I forgot what I was saying. This flashbanged me. He started to get real, then they pissed him off too much. Yeah. It seemed like that's what was happening. So when like Pomni yelled at him, I was like, what the fuck? We could have possibly had a peaceful resolution to this. Enters the battlefield. It deals 4 damage to any target. Grandeur. Discard another card named Skoa Emergence. Sacrifice 2 mountains. Skoa deals 4 damage to any target. Potential for a goblin deck. Cyclops Superconductor. Deceptive Landscape. That's the second one of those. Muster the Departed. Ghostfire Slice. Spell cost 2 less to cast and opponent controls a multicolored permanent. Ghostfire Slice deals 4 damage to any target. Interesting. Another Urza's Cave. Revitalizing Repast. A +1/+1 on target creature. It gains indestructible until the end of turn. It's an instant. And it's a green or black. Interesting. Distinguishing Conjurer. I think they'll have to bring him back. The blue one will be worse, and they will need to reinstate the older backup of Kane or something. Maybe. Ooh. We're not allowed to know what that rare was. Flare of Cultivation.
Want a break from
You may sacrifice a non-token green creature rather than pay the spell's mana cost. Search your library for up to 2 basic land cards. Reveal those cards. Put one onto the battlefield tapped and the other into your hand, then shuffle. Interesting. And Humanite Rogue. What is that? Scurrilous Sentry. Ooh, we got another one of those, like, tokens. Like the flip token. Gift of the Viper. Drossclaw. Dog Umbra. Skoa again. Serum Visionary. Vidalcan Wizard. When Serum Visionary enters the battlefield, draw a card, scry 2. Interesting. That's not bad. Sheltering Landscape. It's another landscape I don't think we have. Shit's going haywire over here. Hold on a minute. Shit's flying all over the goddamn place. Snapping Voidcraw. That's the Eldrazi Turtle. The Tutel. Lion Umbra. Hope Ender Kotal, Eldrazi Snake. When you cast this spell, counter target spell an opponent controls unless they pay 1. Oh, and it's got flash. Nice. Essence Reliquary. Another target permanent you control and all auras you control attached to it return to their owner's hand. Activate only once during your turn. Huh. Or activate only during your turn.
Want to break from the ads?
Worn Power Stone. Enters the battlefield tapped. Add 2. Okay, so it's an Eldrazi mana rock. Bird Wizard. Nadu Winged Wisdom. Creatures you control have whenever this creature becomes a target of a spell or ability, reveal the top card of your library. If it is a land card, put it on the battlefield. Otherwise, put it into your hand. This ability triggers only twice each turn. Interesting. Envoy of the Ancestors. Eldrazi? No, it's a human cleric. Oh! We still got a good chunk of packs to get through. Oh, another one of these weird tokens. I didn't see anything upside down. It is a Thopter token. Serum Visionary. Eldrazi Repurposer. We already got one of them. Grave Dig. Oh, what is it? I think it's like Might of the Giants or something is a card that I'm looking for. I don't know if that's in this set, though. Jolted Awake. It's got the cost I don't care about. Cost I don't care about. We're getting plenty of these, like, weird lands. Bespoke Battle Wagon. Lethal Throwdown. There's an additional cost to this. Sacrifice a creature. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. If the modified creature was sacrificed, draw a card. Interesting. Ooh, that looks cool. Enchanted creature loses all its abilities and is a green elk with base power. Cappy, don't you have this? I feel like one of you guys has this. Or something that turns some shit into a 3/3 green elk that basically just does nothing. Bridgeworks Battle. Target creature you control gets +2/+2 until the end of turn. It fights up to one other creature you don't control. And yeah, it's a cost 3. Ooh, Annoyed Altasaur. I got a dinosaur with Reach and Trample and Cascade. And it's a 6/5 for 7. Psychic. Whoa. He looks cool. Look at him. Whenever Psychic Frog deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker, draw a card. Discard a card. Put a +1/+1 counter on Psychic Frog. Exile 3 cards from your graveyard. Psychic Frog gains flying until the end of turn. That's kind of cool. Eviscerator's Insight, and I think, no, there's no land behind it. I think that Eldrazi that we got is going to be like, that mythic one's going to be like the big thing in this. I think that's going to be my like double mythic pack for the box. I'm not sure I'm going to get any luckier than that. I really do hope we pull a couple of those other pendants though, or whatever they were called. Flashbang. This looks like Warhammer shit. Interesting. Oh! Eldrazi Repurposer. We already have that. Gravedig. Jolted Awake. Smelted Charge Bug. Deem Inferior. Eldrazi Lizard. Ooh, a new Eldrazi. Eldrazi Trilobite. Drownyard Lurker. Vigilance. When you cast or cycle Drownyard Lurker, create an Eldrazi creature token with 0/1, and I can cycle it. Discard this card, draw a card. Interesting. Cranial Ram, we saw that one earlier. Regenerating Bolt? No, Reiterating Bolt. Hydra Trainer. Sundering Eruption? Destroy target land. Its controller may search their library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. Creatures without flying can't block this turn. Ooh, mythic. Recruiter of the Guard. Recruiter of the Guard enters onto the battlefield. You may search library for a creature card with toughness 2 or less, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Oh, another Shadow of the Second Sun. I saw Second Sun, I was like, wait, Approach of the Second Sun is white. What is this? We got a second double mythic pack. Enchant Player. At the beginning of Enchanted Player's post-combat main phase, there is an additional beginning phase after this phase. The end step happens after added untap and upkeep and draw step. So just before end step, I get to untap, untap, do my upkeep, and draw. Oh. I like that. Reckless Pyro Surfer. That seems nice. A double mythic is always very nice, always very appreciated. Don't flashbang. Ooh, that looks sick. I wonder if that'll be on any cards we get. Demon Inferior. We've already Basking Brood Scale. Cameo of Jealous Thirst. Area Auxiliary. Molten Gatekeeper. Tune the Narrative. Seething Landscape. I don't know if we got that one yet. Waterscape Battle Mage. Eldrazi Wizard. It's got a kicker. Whenever you cast this spell, if it was kicked with its forest kicker, exile target, artifact, or enchantment, and opponent controls. When you if it was kicked with its 1 and blue kicker, return target creature opponent controls to its hand. Interesting. Depending on why you would want to do that. Nice. Consign to memory. Copy for each time you paid its replicate cost. Counter target triggered ability or colorless spell. Interesting. Mindless Conscription. Angel of the Ruins. Enters the battlefield, exile up to 2 target artifacts or enchantments. And it's got plain cycling. Ooh, a rare land. Archway of Innovation. Enters the battlefield, it tapped unless you control an island. Tap to add. 1 blue and tap. The next spell you cast this turn has Improvise. Your artifacts can help cast this spell. Oh, so I could use that to make, oh, wait, what? I could use that to make, it's the blue spell. I was like, I'm gonna put this in my, I got it right over here. Not Aetherize. Omniscience. I could use that to make a dirt cheap Omniscience. Especially since they're both blue. Interesting, interesting. Infernal Captor, and a Plains. Oh. So after this is done, we got 3 more packs over there to do. I don't think anyone has redeemed anything for packs from any other boxes, so we don't have to worry about that. I will go grab food, and then we'll start Pokopia. Draw 3 cards and create colorless Eldrazi spawn. I don't know if I've got that card yet, so Malevolent Rumble. Ooh, it's for Eldrazi's. Put that up there. Enters the battlefield. Each player sacrifices a non-token creature. Huh. I've got plenty of zombies too. I could probably make a decent zombie deck. Cat Dragon. Thriving Skyclaw. Conduit Goblin. We already got that one earlier. Obstinate Gargoyle. I did not read that wrong. I thought that said... At first I was like, Cursed Wombat. I was like, no, it's Cursed Combat. And I was like, nope, that does say Cursed Wombat. Adapt 2, permanents you control have whenever you put 1 or more +1/+1 counters on them on this permanent, put an additional +1/+1 counter on it. This ability triggers only once per turn. Otherwise, it would just be infinite on itself, right? Hunger Tide Rises. Ooh, Eldrazi. Breaker of Creation. Didn't I get this earlier? Like a Breaker of something. I think it was Breaker of Creation. Yeah, hexproof from each color Annihilator too. Copy Crook? Any creature... Whenever this creature attacks, it connives. Draw a card, then discard a card. If you discarded a non-land card, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Interesting. Oh, hey, it's another rare land. 1 to untap target land. Interesting. Crabomination. Crab. Emerge from artifact. When Crabomination enters the battlefield, target opponent exiles the top card of their library, a card at random from their graveyard, and a card at random from their hand. You may cast a spell from among them exiled this way without paying its mana cost. I don't know why that's a crab demon, but I'll take it. Quest for the Necropolis. Ooh. You know, I find it weird that soul rings and shit are like, I get like they're in like a bunch of like packs or like decks and shit, like precons. I don't understand why they're so cheap because I never pull a soul ring. Well, like with how cheap like soul rings and like all those shits are, you'd think you'd be pulling them all the time, but apparently not. Did I? Okay, no, that is a land. I did take the thing off the back already. Accursed Marauder. Expel the Unworthy. Is it the... Didn't we just have a pack start with the exact same 4 cards? Am I crazy? Under Insignificance. Writhing Chrysalis. Foreboding Landscape. Solar Transformer. Oh, it's got that cost in it. Don't care. As soon as I see that on there, I'm not even reading it. Hydroelectric Specimen. We already know what the other side is. Enters battlefield may change the target of target instant or sorcery with a single target to Hydroelectric Specimen. It does have flash. Interesting. Nice. Victimize. Choose 2 target creature cards in your graveyard. Sacrifice a creature. If you do, return the chosen cards to the battlefield tapped. Oh, that's actually kind of nice. Ooh! It's a full art for Flare of Cultivation. That looks nice. I like the way that looks. And Writhing Chrysalis and then the full art mountains that was in the back. That's a nice looking card. I'd take that deal. That's a damn fine deal. It's a damn fine card. It does look very nice. Oh! It popped fast. Oh, hold on. My thumb's like needing to explode. Just gonna crack up a storm real quick. Oh. Put that over there. Another Void Pouncer. Petrifying Meddler. That's a new one, I think. Tap it to one target creature, put a stun counter on it. That's got reach. Nice. Saw that Oozeweg before. Dream Drinker. Nyxborn Unicorn. I feel like there was Nyxborn stuff in the newest or the newer set. What newest? Lorwyn. Glyph Elemental. Wumpus Aberration. When you cast this spell, if waste wasn't spent to cast it, target opponent may put a creature card from their hand onto the battlefield. Trample. That. Oh! Why would I want that? That seems like a bad card. Or maybe I'm crazy. Ooh! Ooh! It's one of the special guests. Grief. When Grief enters the battlefield, your opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from it that player discards it. Evoke. Exile a black card from your hand. Sick. Shrieking Drake? That also looks like it would belong on a very older, like a much older Magic card. And a rare land. Sapphire Medallion, another Sapphire Medallion. We love to see it. That's an artifact. If I could put like 4 of those in a, oh my god, put 4 Sapphire Medallions in like a standard fucking like a standard or modern what do you want to call it? Blue deck? Just yeah, all your blue spells are now 4 cheaper. Why not? Make Omniscience 4 cheaper, so that way all your shit's free. And then if people get rid of Omniscience, your shit is still 4 mana cheaper. Or if they get rid of this, you've already got your Omniscience out. Why not? That's fun. Petrifying Meddler, I think we just got that one. Another Oozewog. Dream Drinker. Nyxborn Unicorn. Galvanic Discharge. A Sheltering Landscape. Glaring Flesh Raker. Eldrazi Drone. Whenever you cast a colorless spell, create a 0/1 Eldrazi spawn. Whenever another colorless creature enters the battlefield under your control, Glaring Flesh Raker deals 1 damage to each opponent. Does that include... Does it say non-token? No, just another colorless creature. So basically, if that's on the field at the beginning, like, well, basically every Eldrazi I have after that creates one of those 0/1s and then just like pings. Leering Flesh Raker? No. What? Is there another card called Leering? Because that clearly says Glaring right there. Proud Pack Rhino. Skittering Precursor. No, just funny set. Fair enough. Menace. Alright, it just has Menace and then I can create those things. Interesting. Pinnacle Monk. A Djinn Monk. Decree of Justice. Oh, for an Angel deck. Oh. Amphibian Downpour. Flash and Storm. What does Storm do? Jesus Christ, I can't stop slapping shit around. Whenever you cast a spell, copy it for each spell cast before it this turn. You may choose a new target for each copy. Copies become tokens. Enchant creature. Creature loses all abilities and is a blue frog creature with base power 1/1. So is that just like really good Frogify? Interesting. Airy Auxiliary. Ooh, foil land. Yep. I kind of hope there's another one of those guest cards, but there's usually only 1 per box, so I'm not holding my breath on it. the special guest sheet. Galvanic, Electrozoa, Foul Strike. That's a new one. Is that a bird with eyes popping out of its head like a fucking cartoon? Nice. Destroy target creature with flying. Discard this card. Put 2+1/+1 counters on target creature. Interesting. Scurrilous Sentry. Wing it. +2/+2. Put a flying counter on it. Scry 1. Superconductor. Shattered Landscape. Furnace Hellkite. The dragon. Affinity for artifacts. Flying. Furnace Hellkite gets +1/+0 at the end of turn. So if I've got some artifacts on the field and I've got Dragon, this thing is just dirt cheap. Interesting. Golden Tail Trainer. Interesting. Fox Samurai. Collective Resistance. Destroy target artifact. Destroy target enchantment. Target creature gains hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. Pay this cost for each mode chosen beyond the first. Oh, so I can do the first one. If I want to do the other two, I can, but I have to pay a green for each one. That's pretty good. Ooh, that's a cool looking card. Crick, Son of Yawgmoth. Lifelink. For each swamp in a cost, you may pay 2 life rather than paying that mana. Whenever you cast a black spell, put a +1/+1 counter on Crick, Son of Yawgmoth. Phyrexian Horror minion. I didn't even realize his cost is what? That's 4 mana and 3 life? Interesting. Maybe I should buy a box of Phyrexian. Ooh, double rare. And it's another fox, the Fox Advisor. And 2 rares and a mythic, goddamn. Flage, Titan of Fire's Fury. Enters battlefield, sacrifice unless it escaped. Whenever Flage enters the battlefield, it attacks, deals 3 damage to any target, you gain 3 life, and escape, exile 5 other cards from your graveyard. Interesting. Sorry, I didn't have the time to get to the mute button on that. 2 rares and a mythic. So we've had two double mythic packs, and now a double mythic and a double rare and a mythic pack, and we've got our what you want to call it, special guest sheet card, and another art card. That looks kind of cool. It kind of looks like something I feel like you'd see in like a raid in Destiny 2 or some shit. Electrozoa, Foul Strike. Scurrilous Sentry. Wing it. Infernal Captor. The Eldrazi Turtle, Snapping Voidcraw. Perilous Landscape. Monstrous Vortex. That looks kind of cool. Whenever you cast a creature spell with power 5 or greater, discover X, where X is that spell's mana value. Exile cards from top of your library until you exile a non-land card with mana value that is less. Cast it without paying its mana cost, or put it into your hand. Put the rest in the bottom in any order. Interesting. I can't think of any decks that I could use that in right now, but that is interesting. A Johnny Fells the Godsire. Waterlogged Teachings. Search your library for an instant or a card with flash, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Wirewood Symbiote, I think we found that one earlier. Oh, we know there's going to be an Eldrazi drone back there. Aether Revolt. It's got one of those in the cost. Skittering Precursor. Have we pulled Skittering Precursor already? I feel like we have, we just didn't get the foil before. Interesting, interesting. I just realized it's already almost 8:20. I am flying. Oh, that's straight up just a fucking advertisement card in the trash. I am not flying through this at all. Next board. Hydra. Breathe your last. Inspired Inventor. Separtian Simulacrum. Downyard Lurker. We already got that. Arcbound Condor. A bird! Another artifact enters the field tapped under your control. Target creature and opponent controls gets -1/-1. Interesting. Null. Wait a minute. That's in the wrong pile. Null Elemental Blast. Counter target. Oh, it's literally just for a waste, huh? Counter target multicolored spell. Destroy target multicolored permanent. So it's a one drop for a counter spell. Interesting. The caveat being that I have to use wastes. Interesting. Buried Alive. Search your library for up to 3 creature cards, put them into your graveyard, and then shuffle. That's good if I have Recurgent. It's just called 6. Why doesn't it cost 6, and why is its cost not 6? I mean, 2 and 4, I guess it's 6, but... Whenever 6 attacks mill 3 cards, you may put a land card from among them into your hand. As long as it's your turn, non-land permanent cards in your graveyard have Retrace. You may cast permanent cards from your graveyard by discarding a land card in addition to paying their other costs. You need to do that in like a green-black deck, I think. Could be interesting. Conduit Goblin. Let me in. Let me in. Come on. I don't want to hurt the corners on my cards. Oh, that one just looks rough as hell. My other cards? No, thankfully it's just the token. Fang Flames, Corrupted Shapeshifter. I don't think I got this one yet. Enters the battlefield, it becomes your choice of a 3/3. Oh no, I don't. Wait, did I get this one? I may or may not have gotten that one. I think I might have. Natured Dryad, Refurbished Familiar. Shake the Rut. Shake the Rut. Rosecott Knight, Obstinate Gargoyle, Envoy of the Ancestors, Planar Genesis, another dinosaur, but it's got the shit cost, so I'm not happy about it. Another quest for the Necropolis, Ophiomancer. At the beginning of each upkeep, if you control no snakes, create a 1/1 black snake creature token with Death Touch. I'm assuming Ophio is something to do with snakes. Based on the context clues I've gotten. Thief of Existence? That's a sick name. When you cast this spell, exile up to 1 target non-creature or non-land permanent an opponent controls, with mana value 4 or less. If you do, Thief of Existence gains when this creature leaves the battlefield, target opponent draws a card. Interesting. That is a sick name, though. That's going in the pile for Eldrazi's. And Mindless Conscription. Mindless Constipation. Oh, we're so nearly done with the magic part. I've definitely got a cool, like a decent jump start on making an Eldrazi deck. I say as we pull more Eldrazi's. Nightshade Dryad. Shake the fucking rut! Rosecott Knight. Void Pouncer. Foreboding Landscape. A lot of land cards in this set. Depth Defiler. I don't think that's an Eldrazi I've pulled yet. When you cast a spell, if it was kicked, choose both. Instead, return target creature to its owner's hand. Target player draws 2 cards, then discards a card. Interesting. Into the pile. Mog Mob. Sacrifice Mog Mob. It deals 3 damage, divided as you choose among 1, 2, or 3 targets. Interesting. I'm going to put that up there because I don't know if that would work in any goblin shit that I want to do. We know what the flip does. When which enchanter enters the battlefield, destroy target artifact, enchantment, an opponent controls. Interesting. Nesting grounds. Move a counter from a permanent control into another permanent. Activate only as a sorcery. Ah. Warren Soul Trader. Zombie Goblin Wizard. Pay 1 life, sacrifice another creature, create a treasure token. Wow. Actually, that's not bad. For 3, I like that. And it's a 3/3. That's going in the pile. Tempest Harvester and Mountains. What do we got? 5 left? I think we'll do the last ones as like a mega pack thing. Hold on. My fucking, what do you want to call it? Can't remember what the fuck it's called. The waist on my pants was like gripping my fucking, my waist. It was fucking hurting. Alright. So, we'll do these last ones as one, like, mega pack together. Or at least the rares and shit. So, we've got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Make sure that we didn't, miss any. I'm just double checking we didn't miss any Eldrazi's or something that we haven't already pulled. Or goblins. Nope.
Want a break from the ads?
Put this. Is this just advertisement? Nope. Eldrazi. It's one of the Eldrazi spawn tokens. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We know one of them is gonna be a blue-green, a cat dragon, aura, instant, zombie warrior, Eldrazi drone, deceptive landscape. It seems like there's a lot of flips in this set. Anyone playing Modern Horizons with sleeved cards crying. Absolutely livid at the amount of pulling shit out of their sleeves they gotta do. I don't know who he is. He looks kind of cool. That portal behind him looks even cooler. Looks like some kind of elf card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Unknown significance. Anything we haven't seen before? Nope. We do see a second Frogmere, though. Frogmere Enforcer. You just an advertisement? Yes, you are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I already know what that card is because I think we got that one earlier. Serum Visioner, Eldrazi Repurposer, Gravedig, Shattered Landscape, Sheltering Landscape. And then the last Modern Horizons pack. We got some cool cards, I would say. Especially that Eldrazi we got. That fucking Wooburg one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Anything we haven't seen before? No. We've got like a good chunk of the commons from this set in this box. Eugen's Labyrinth. What is that? A mythic land? When Eugen's Labyrinth enters the battlefield, you may exile a colorless card with mana value 7 or greater from your hand. Interesting. You may tap to add 1 waste. If a card is exiled with Eugen's Labyrinth, add 2 instead. So I can just get 2 of that whenever I... Interesting. Return exiled card to its own... And I can just get the card back? Damn! Interesting. I like that. Holy shit. That's going in that deck. That's going in the pile for that deck. Cephalid. Let's move this over. Don't want what one? The Eugen's Labyrinth? No, that one to the pile that's going into the going into a deck. Static Prison. Like, that was a sick fucking card. Ooh, we got another one of these. Oh, it's got shit effect, but oh, it looks so cool. It's got the classic borders. Oh, that sucks. Ooh, it's a double rare. Yeah, retro border. Dreamtide Whale. Interesting. I do too. They look super sick. If only it wasn't one of those fucking token things. It's just dog shit. Drowner of Truth. Did we run into the Drowner of Truth earlier? I think we did, yeah? It's a 7/6. I'm just going to put that over there. I don't know if we got it, so I'm going to put it in the pile for the thing. I might pull it out if I've got a duplicate. Grim Servant. I know for a fact we got this one already. Corrupted Shapeshifter. I know we got Corrupted Shapeshifter. Wrath of the Skies. Oh, of course it's got to be one of these. You get X energy counters. Pay any amount of destroy each. I mean, it's not terrible. Maybe I should look at them. Emrakul's Messenger. Didn't I get this earlier? Yes, I did. Lion Umbra. Metastatic Angel. We got a fucking mountain behind it, and it's foil. Wheel of Potential. Hold on a second. Did I have... I thought I put a rare in this pile. Maybe I didn't. Oh, it uses those! I don't want to use those! You pay X. Each player may exile their hand and draw X cards. If X is 7 or more, you may play cards you own exiled this way until the end of next turn. Interesting. It's definitely cool looking. Great Night White Orchid Phantom. Another one of them dinosaurs. Razor Grass Ambush we pulled earlier. Fucking titties. Bond Gang Commander, we got that earlier. Eldrazi Ravager. Yeah, we got that earlier. Nifty one of them. Oh, hey! Another one of the, Exuberant Shepherds. I feel like I got this in another thing recently. No. I was looking at the card online, though. That's what I was doing. I was trying to see if there was anything I was interested in this set. And there were some things. Not that I can remember off the top of my head, though. Sacrifice a land. A target creature you control gains Shroud until the end of turn. Interesting. Blood-Soaked Insight. Did we get this one? Your opponent's... Yeah, we got this earlier. Vexing Bauble, we also got earlier. Twisted Riddle, Eldrazi Sphinx. Did we get this one? Time to 2 target... Yep. Yeah, we did it. That was near the beginning of the box. Ethereum Terramander. Damn. We got some decent cards. Oh, we got a pile over there for deck. And we got a rare and mythics pile over here. We got Grief. Did I put that Eldrazi mythic in here, or did I put that over there? Jet Medallion is sick. The medallions I got are nice. I'm definitely going to want like a good set of those. This thing also looks sick. Since it's one of the classic borders. Both of the classic borders I got were swamp or blacks. A sapphire medallion. It's another very nice one. Ulalek, yeah, there it is. We got another Ajani. I have like 3 different forms of Ajani. Pearl medallion is what we got. Very nice. Now for that one other thing that I got that we're going to open before we go to a quick break for me to grab my food. Did I get 2 sapphire? I did get 2 sapphire. I got 1 in foil and 1 not in foil. Pearl medallion, Ulalek, 1 sapphire medallion, a jet medallion for the blacks. Where was that other one? 6 pearl, Keurig. Yep, there's the other sapphire medallion. Trade, I could indeed. I got 3 of the 5 medallions, so that's not bad. That's not bad at all. All right. This was the other thing that I grabbed. It's the first partner illustration collection. So this pack in the front could be it's the art card, or the art cards of the first of the first evolutions of the starters from different series. So there's a chance I could get the Gen 1 starters, I could get the Gen 2 starters, I could get Gen 7 starters. I really, really hope I either get Gen 1, Gen 3, or Gen 4. Those are my favorites. Let's get this open. You guys can see me kind of opening it up here. I just don't want to... Also, I think this comes with a coin. I think. Imagine I've pulled so many boxes of packs, like the 32 boxes, like the booster boxes. Imagine this is the time I get a god pack is from 3 packs in a box. No, I get stickers. This says Gen 1, 4, and 9? Wait, is that all you can get? I thought it was all of them. Maybe it is only those 3 generations. Maybe I was misled. I mean, either way, I want the Gen 1 ones. Well, Gen 1 and Gen 4. I mean, I don't mind Gen 7. But obviously, I want Gen 1. I want Gen 4. If those are the only ones in there. And then we get, what? A Phantasmal Flames and a Mega Evolution? No coin, though. Also Sag. I like collecting the coins. Alright, let's see what we get from Phantasmal Flames. If I get, like, a regular full art or something from these, that'd be nice. Pokemon Live. QQRRQNLR. That's a lot of Q's and R's. Does that mean we'll get something cool? Oh, we got a Charmander. And then one from the back to the front. Yeah. Charmander. Bronzor. Trapinch. Rock-a-Rock. Sacred Charm. Darmanitan. Lanoon. Alright. Reverse Lombre. Reverse Alcremie. Pile upside down, reversed, falling all over the place. My favorite. And a Moltres. Not bad. If it was... I mean, for any of the 3 legendary, or like original legendary birds, I wish I'd gotten Articuno. Articuno is my favorite of the 3. Articuno is actually just one of my favorite Pokemon in general. Articuno is fucking terrible type, like terrible is an ice type, but like just a very nice Pokemon, like a very nice looking Pokemon. There's a couple Qs, but I don't think anything crazy. And there was TKR and Tarkir. Maybe I'll get a dragon. Oh, what is that? Is that a normal one? I think that might be a normal one. We got the basic energy. Lopunny. Knacklestack. Magnemite. Vulpix. Spiritomb. Mega Signal, Celebi, Reverse Tangrowth, Reverse Dialga, and a Raikou. Also, I would have preferred Suicune. I mean, Suicune and Entei I like equally. I think I might like Suicune slightly more than Entei, but Raikou is like my least favorite of the dogs. So that's a shame. All right. I gotta be very careful about this. I don't want to hurt my promos. They are collector pieces. Let's hope we got Gen 1. 49Z, 6NZ, YY 96. A lot of 6s and 9s. Gen 1, please. Yeah! Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle. Fuck yeah, dude. We got the Gen 1 starters. Hell yeah. Oh, those are getting sleeves. Those are going in top loaders. Those are nice. Let's get some loaders on the, or some sleeves and loaders on those. 1, 2, 3. Let's sleeve them bitches up. Ugh. I'm very happy that we got the Gen 1 ones. I wouldn't have minded Gen 4, but, I mean, come on. Obviously you want Gen 1. And we get that Bulbasaur in there. And we top loader him. I also have a 30th anniversary Pikachu somewhere. I think it might be in my deck box, and I need to make sure that I take that out and put that in top loader. There's one of my top loaders. Where are my others? Oh, they're up here. I want to sleeve these, or top loader these before we go to break for me to grab my food. Because, oh my god, my stomach is like killing me right now. And Squirtle top loader. Get the fuck in there! Oh. That's so nice. And I do know that, this isn't like like, you get whatever, the 3 starters from that generation you get. So if I had like, opened this and the first one was like a fucking Poplio, and I would have known the others were gonna be, Litten and, Rowlet. But, we will go to, we'll close, I want to get this set up for where we're headed to next. Close card cam, have game capture open, and head to the Be Right Back. I'll swap microphones over, and we'll get set up after I grab my food real quick. I will be right back. I figured that was the perfect time to stop that song. Or to swap over when that song was stopping. I'm still eating an egg roll. Because I have not eaten today. Well, I mean, like I said earlier, I had an egg, 2 slices of very thin bacon, and a half a bagel. So good God, am I fucking hungry. And also, egg rolls, delicious. It came apart. The Wasteland Pokemon Center has been rebuilt. Yeah. We made some progress on that last stream. Could we? Over there, please? There we go. The Sphinx is guarding my house. The golems. The gargoyles. Actually, you know what? I'll put this back here. And if I find a Pikachu, I'll put it behind the Eevee. Beset on all sides. So I don't actually know what doing this does for me. I can never predict what you're going to do next, Schlarp. It's really quite fascinating. Also, I gotta get my vape out. I want to talk about living here. Oh, I want to talk about this. Wasteland Pokemon Center's all done. You gotta check it out. It's super awesome. Well, maybe don't have it surrounded by lumber so I can fucking see it. And be prepared to be amazed. Ta-da! Oh, we put flowers on it. Do the flowers stay there, or is that just like a grand opening thing? The middle one with the 2 leaves coming off it. Looks like a hoppip. Is a Pokemon Center, no doubt about it. This place was bustling with humans and Pokemon in the past. Maybe that's why this building, just having this building here makes me feel more at ease. You know, now that I stop and take a good look at it, this whole area has changed quite a lot since I met you. Each of the Pokemon here must have been living on their own before. But now they seem to be loving here. They seem to love being here. We've got you to thank for that. But if the humans were to come back too, I couldn't wish for anything more. I gotta see if I can suck that thing off his head. I forgot I was gonna suck him last stream, but I forgore. I don't know if I can get that off his head, but I'm gonna try. I'll still be missing something. Ah well, no rush, I suppose. With you around, I'm sure we'll see humans again someday. There must have been many other places besides here where humans all live together. It could be interesting to look for them. Will I eventually find humans in this game? Are humans gonna be real? Or have we taken over? Oh, do I get one for like each day I sign in a week? Oh, ooh, I got Articuno as today's stamp. That's sick. I love it. You guys hear trash bag noises? I'm like moving stuff into the trash bag while I like grab food. What do I? Ugh. I don't think I grabbed a fork. I don't think I can eat my rice right now. I also don't have chopsticks. Sadly enough. I got some chicken. Oh, I had 2 things of egg rolls. Fuck yeah. That's a good finger food. Alright, what have I done for challenges? Lumber in Pokemon Center. Oh, neighbor's dog is barking. I can get a Pokemetal Ingot. I need to figure out, like, oh, that's a recipe. You might not. I need to figure out how to get, like, big chests that I can put a lot of shit in. Hop it. When the fuck did I get a hop it?
Break from the ads.
I don't remember getting them. Borf, borf. Dog bark. Please don't tell me I'm going to do an animation after every single one of these I buy. Please don't. Well, I guess we'll skimp on the recipes for now. I have upgraded my storage in my inventory, which is nice. But also, I left a bunch of shit in boxes, and I don't know where all of them are. Nice to meet you. How did I get here? How did you get here? Must have been blown around by the wind while I was asleep. Still, I like it here. It's got a nice vibe. So if this wind brought me here, I guess I'll try living here. I'm sure you will. Outside of cold regions, Hoppip can be found practically everywhere. This is because the wind carries this species all over the world. That's right, you can see through me. I can, like, move up here more clear. Because it's green. I found my cotton spores. Must have lost them. Cotton spores? Really nice and fluffy. I collected a bunch. I think they all got blown away. I want to build another collection, but I don't think I'll have much luck finding cotton spores around here. That looks like dandelion seeds, not cotton. I don't know what cotton seeds look like, but I don't think they look like that. You might have more luck on a dream island. There's lots of different materials. A dream island? If you have any cotton spores, I'd be real happy if you could share some with me. I'll give you one of my special treasures in exchange. Okay. Someone's yelling for me. Schlarp. You got any small logs on you? Hand them over to me. I can turn them into pieces of lumber for you. Yeah, I know. You already did that for me. That's why we have the Poke Center. Because you made lumber. What was I doing the last time I played? I don't remember what my requests are. Sorry, keep having a cough. Especially after eating. I have requests. Wanted, log table. Make a smooth, tall grass habitat. I gotta plant beans for this boy, and I don't remember where I put my bean seeds. Find a doll. Oh, I have to show Drifloon the doll. What? You're right over by the dolls. You mean you can't see this shit? Hey, Drifloon. This. Shit. Never mind, don't look at this. What did you need again? A doll will perk me up. Yeah, that's all I need. Do I need to hand you a doll? You know, I'm picking up on, like, doll vibes. They're coming from over that way. There's Is this menagerie of dolls not doing it for you? I swear to God, if I go over there and it's the same, like it's another fucking Eevee doll. I'm gonna find a way to skin you alive. I will find any glitch that I can to tear you to shreds. Need to cut. Yeah. I really wish I could just make the logs into lumber myself. Because we learned the cut from Scyther, no? So if we learned cut from Scyther, why can't we just use the cut we learned from Scyther to make the things like Scyther? Slifer? Yeah, the Slifer the Sky Dragon. To make lumber like Scyther does. Wooden pillar recipe set. Last I checked, that's not a doll. Why'd it point me over this way? Yeah. There are other quote-unquote doll vibes around here? Maybe Drifloon means Excadrill. The fuck? Oh. There's a woman, like, singing opera outside. The fuck? Right. Oh, but where do I get bean seeds? I have a distinct lack of beans. Well, I mean, I don't technically lack them. They are in a chest I put somewhere. I don't got bean seeds. Can I buy bean seeds? You know. Venomoth. Please, never talk to me again. Do it got bean seeds? It do got bean seeds. How many did I need? What, 8? So I need to buy 2 of these? Fuck. 100. Do you like to make this purchase? No, I wouldn't actually, but I have to. Are they still going? Yep, no, they're still going. Unique individuals. I mean, live your best life. You do you. I don't think I would ever go outside and just start screaming shit like that. But maybe I'm just crazy. It could possibly be that. Oh my god, the aiming, please! Please! Just let me put it in the fucking dirt. Oh, let me put me in the fucking dirt. Jesus, tap dancing Christ. Yeah, wow, I planted the beans. You're welcome, you little shitter. I'm going to eat another fucking... whatever this is. Egg roll. Couldn't remember the word. What? Nearly dropped it. Nearly dropped it. Oh, so we never technically met him until we made him a home. Yo. I just knew you were the right Pokemon to ask. This is such an awesome home. Thank you so much. All right. Had to place that down. Luckily, I grabbed the container with the rice in it, so I trust the top of that to be clean enough to place my egg roll on. So I don't know what the max environment level is for an area. Is that the only thing in here? Have a Pokemon grow with the grow specialty, make your flowers and vegetables grow faster. Does Bulbasaur make plant grow faster, or do Squirtle make plant grow faster? Both reasonable conclusions, but I don't remember which is which. We'll see, we'll see. Can you do thing, Bulbasaur? Okay, so Bulbasaur is plant grower man. Plant growy boy. Makes sense. He is the plant. Gonna just trample on his hard work. How's your comfort level? I gotta make you a fucking bed? Yeah. Guess you can leave me alone now. What did he need? A bed. Do I have a bed? But do I have a bed in my inventory? Can I just like throw a like shit ass garbage like hay bed on the ground and you'll be happy? Would that be in my requests? Oh, why game lag? My Pikadex? PK? Okay, Pokédex. Yeah, I mean, I suppose. Plant them in the ground, water them. Okay. Do I go touch Hitmonchan now? From here. Or I grab this honey. So, how like big is this game? I've only been in 2 different areas so far. And I feel like there's like the same level of shit in each one of them. Like shit to do. Huge? The game is huge? How far in it are you? Were you not interested in these beans that you asked me to plant? Do I have beans? In the sky. In the sky? What do you mean in the sky? You can go into the sky? I mean, there's flying Pokemon, I guess. Yeah, you can go in the sky? What do you mean I can go into the sky? But this is making an amazing post-training snack. Thanks, Schlorm. What? Hitmonchan's request. Hitmonman. What do I got for requests right now? Make a smooth, tall grass. How do I make smooth, tall grass? Make it and invite Onyx to live there. How am I supposed to know that? Hello, hello. Are you trying to talk to me, or is this just random horseshit? To show what good friends we are. It just fucking like spits in my hand. Like spits in my hand, like looks up at me slowly with like his tongue hanging out of his mouth, his eyes looking in different directions, blinking one at a time. Thanks. Great job, bud. Could you? You can go. It's talking to me. It's creepy. Hold on a second. I started this by saying I needed to suck the professor. Oh, professor, you've got some sucking to attend to. Come here. Okay, you cannot suck the disc off his forehead. You cannot suck Tangro's disc. Do with that information what you will. But it is not possible. At least not that I was able to do just now. Maybe it wasn't enough sucking, but you know, we'll do that on a late night stream, not a regular one. Is this regular tall grass or smooth tall grass? What am I doing? Losing my mind. Losing my fucking marbles. That's what's happening. This is gonna be regular tall grass, no? Not what I intended to do. Also not where I want to be. Very nice. Just where I wanted to aim. I just... Wildflower seeds. Oh, I can get seeds from cutting them up. Oh, can I make like one huge grass thing? No. Well, here lie Squidward's hopes and dreams. I was kind of hoping like there was going to be like even like larger, more advanced, the fuck, habitats to be building. Is there anything that tells me what smooth grass is? What is a smooth grass? Is that in yet another area I haven't been to? Perhaps down this way. What do I got for blocks in my inventory? I think I've got another to get over there. Enough to get over there. Not another. 5, 3, 4. Where will the... Yeah, down here. Next to my Pokeball lamp. I do like that after you place the block down, they like... It takes a second and just meshes it with everything around it. Very nice. Yeah, that works. Some free honey over here. Yes, yes. It's recommended that you gain a lot more knowledge before visiting this town. Alright, well, we'll do that later then. We're still not ready for it. We're not ready for the big city. It's too scary. I wonder if that's where the Peoples is. They live in the city. What, is that a city? Did it say it was a city, or am I just like... Yeah, it's definitely a city. I don't know if I'm just making shit up. Am I crazy? I might be crazy. I mean, I don't think this event necessarily would be the thing to tip me off at this point. Was not the preclusive event to the conclusion of insanity. Let me be on. This is a bad place. Why sus? What's sus? Did I sus? Did I say something weird? Or am I just getting haha funny Amogus twerked? Because haha funny Amogus twerk. Look at that shit. I was confused. And there's a lot of leaves to pull here. Why no carrots though? It seems like every so often they're carrots, but like the grand majority of the time it's just leaves. Can I climb this? Yes. Hold on a minute. Fuck. 2 Spit on that thing. And then we move on. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. You're hovering over the middle of a fucking pit. How do you expect me to talk to you, you bitch? Want to play the quiz game with me? Yeah, sure, why not? Here we go! Who do you think is taller, me or Venomoth? Probably Venomoth. Must pay really close attention. Real keen eye for detail there. The 8-foot bug monster or the 3-inch bee? Which one's bigger? Oh, fuck no. I got 1 leopard berry for that. Thank you. It's going around stealing my leopard berries and then giving them back to me. I don't know how to light that candle. I need to get some kind of fire move. It would be very nice. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. Cappy, do you know what this, how to make smooth tall grass? Do I have to like do something special to it? Because I don't quite understand what it's asking me. Unless there is another area that I have to go to, in which case, alright, yeah, makes sense. Smooth stone? How do I make smooth stone? I swear he said grass. I might just be batshit insane. No, smooth tall grass. Make a smooth tall grass habitat. I will read now, right? Was one of them trying to talk to me? How does smooth tall grass make? You can't make Magikarp? You can't make grass on stone, can you? What are you doing all the way over here? Even there's a big shadow zooming across the sky. You think that's a big Pokemon or something? I mean, I guess, but like, what are you doing all the way out here? Do I just walk around and like find places I can leafage on that aren't the normal surfaces? Carrot! It could be possible. Or maybe it's like a different elevation somewhere? Oh, no, but I would just get elevated tall grass or elevated yellow grass. Weren't we supposed to keep coming back here for a daily? I keep forgetting that this thing exists. Do I have enough beans? I don't have enough beans. I have enough tomatoes? I do. I don't have any wheat yet. We'll come back for that later. Climb up and legate for elevated grass. What? What does legate mean? Are you telling me how to make the elevated tall grass? I know how to do that. I need to make smooth tall grass. Are you absolutely blasted right now? Did your edibles kick in? Or did the edibles that I never ate kick in? What? This is a little cavern of disappointment. There's nothing in there. Sag. Wait, can I? Not exactly what I wanted to do. What I wanted was this. Oh, I'd have it hit down there. No. Not enough range. God, why can't I use the mouse feature to do this instead? I want to do I would rather do this instead of the punch one. Oh, for the love of God. There we go. No. Why? No, I'm not doing it. I'm going on the quest for smooth grass. I'm not sure exactly how to do I... No, I was like, maybe if I bip one of those like weird blocks? Because this would be an elevated, shaded, elevated tall grass, yeah. But no, it's not shaded elevated tall grass. Ella shaded. I keep feeling like I'm going to sneeze, like, very briefly, and then it goes right the fuck... God, please! And it keeps going away. This game is torturing me. Tree shaded tall grass. Okay, but it doesn't do elevated tree shaded tall grass. Interesting, interesting. How many different Pokemon are in this game? I can't imagine it's all like 1,000 of them. 1,065 or whatever there are. Do you have flowers put together? 300 what? I don't have 300 flowers put together. I have not done that. No, I can't say that that was a thought that had crossed my mind. 300 Pokemon. Oh, gotcha. I thought you were just telling me to put 300 flowers together. I was like, I mean, I guess that's a thing I could possibly spend my time doing. It's realistically not one of them, but I could try. Theoretically. Elevated tall grass. It's where we'll get a Pidgey. I wish that... Photo 2? Oh hey, it's a Chinchino and a Minchino. Damn, is there... You see that red light too? Right there. Oh! Fuck! I thought so. I got a wreath. Anyway, why would I need flowers put together? That's how I got Combee and Vespiquen. I have them... I was about to say boys, but they're both girls. I have them girls here. Also, I don't know if anyone else has noticed it, but Pokemon's been getting lazy. And what I mean by that is they used to do like tons of cool little stuff. Like they had the Ash Greninja, and before that they did like a bunch of like gender differences in Pokemon, like the heart tail on the Pikachu, or like the arrow on the Combee turning into the Vespiquen and shit like that. But like I don't remember the last time they did anything like that. Like it's been a hot minute. It used to be like several of them in like a single generation. Now it's like maybe one a generation. In fact, I think there's probably been one or two of them with like no gender differences between Pokemon. I always liked being able to like look at them before I could see the thing and try and see if I could like figure out if it was going to be a male or a female. It was fucking like a fun little mini game between like random battles and shit. Or during random battles. But it's gone now. I mean, I can still do it with the old ones, but... I don't know. It's one of like the little, like, charms about Pokemon that they just kind of... have been forgetting, I guess. It's a little sad. So I'm gonna say I probably can't, what do you want to call it? Make smooth tall grass here. I think I potentially need to go through a different door. However, I don't remember where the other door is. I think it was by where Onyx was. I might need to go over there. I'm just kind of like being island janitor at the moment. Oh, yeah. Suck. Have we done IQ this stream? Have I done it? I don't remember. Hold on a minute.
From the ads?
Where is mouse? There is mouse. I know I did IQ last stream. I don't think I did it this stream yet. What am I getting today? 160. Not bad. Not bad. We got a very, very solid IQ today. Not reflective of reality in the slightest. However, still very nice. Where was I going? Oh yeah, I was gonna go to the Onyx hole. Because there was a door that leads to somewhere where I could probably make the smooth tall grass instead of just the regular and or yellow tall grass. Unless there is yet more area past that, and I am being fucked over by this Onyx asking me to do shit that I won't be able to do for like another like 3 weeks. I mean, if I wanted to play off stream or just like randomly stream this game whenever I feel like playing it. But I thought it like turned me away for a second. I was like, it told me earlier to go over here. 118, also solid, also solid. Egg roll. Gate open. Ooh.
Want a break from the ads?
Got a 12. Oh yeah, did you get that doubling season, by the way? Or have you not finished ripping your box? You did? Nice. What else did you get? Whoa there, Slurp, wait for me. Oh yeah, I forgot he wants to go everywhere. Ugh, I feel like that's gonna cause me to hiccup. Chirp chirp meal. Oh yeah, it's how I got Torchic here. Which I was supposed to be doing something for, I guess. I don't remember what though. I already built the house, they showed up, I talked to them. Alright. Looks like the humans were doing work, some sort of work here. Perhaps we'll find some trace of what happened to them. Or maybe the humans themselves will still be around. Well, let's get the fuck out there and go see instead of standing around here talking my ear off so we can't fucking move. Just wait, I'm already fucking on it, Doc. Doc, wait a minute. What if this is wet and what if this is not wet? I don't know what is grass, or grass I can, yeah, I guess it is grass. Yeah, grass I can grass on. Slightly more rugged terrain than we've encountered up till now. Uh-huh. And I don't even see any Pokemon, let alone humans. I just hope we can find something, even the smallest trace of what happened to the humans. Now then, where to begin, where to begin? Over there, is that a PC? It might just be a PC next to a Pokemon Center. A PC, if you will. Now, if maybe you could stop talking about it. We could stop, like, fingering each other over here. We could go figure out what's going on over there. I don't see anything else that looks like a clue, so let's start by checking out that PC! Come on, Schlarp. About the- shut the fuck up. Stop. You did this once with comfort levels? Stop. Shut up. For the love of God. I don't need any more of that. Oh, this place almost looks like it's a fantasy place. What the fuck? PC is not responding. Could it be the fact that it's not here? Let's see here. Can your fat ass move it? Okay, pass. Sure made for a challenging walk. Now then, could we please examine that PC? That's an odd looking screen if ever I saw one. Is this a newer model or something? At any rate, try pushing buttons and see what happens. I think it's broken, dude. Well, this does put a pickle in my... Well, I mean, this is a pickle. If we can't use the PC, it'll be much more difficult to explore the area. I don't know about that. Making that crackling sound. Oh, electricity. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't know and he'd go over and touch it. I figured it out, Schlarp. Machines like this PC need electricity to work. If we can get the PC over to that spot with the sparks, electricity should be able to... We should be able to use it properly. So, Schlarp, would you mind pushing this PC over to the electricity? I don't know how to do that. Push the PC as hard as you can. But it's too heavy and it won't budge. Too heavy even for you, is it? Yeah, why don't you and your massive fucking thighs of steel come over here and just like kick this thing over here. Look at the legs on you, boy! Like, holy shit! You got thick ass legs! Half the size of this machine, you could kick this thing over there. I myself am altogether useless when it comes to feats of strength. I can tell. Let me take a little break and think this over. Oh, could it be that there's gonna be like a Pokemon or something here? Is this supposed to be a gym or something? Whack! Nope, that didn't work. Nope. So much for effective bollards. Is this supposed to be a gym? You've been selected. Has been added to your human records. Easy kitchenware set. Was this a kitchen? I see what looks to be a fucking bomb. No, wait, talk. Somebody help me, please. Please! Seems to be someone inside the barrel. Okay, can I cut the barrel? I just hold the button down. I can hold the button down. I've been mashing it this entire time. Sock. Yeah, let's get you out of there. Never mind. Let's get you out of there. Never mind. Would you be able to tell me how to get you out? Also, what Pokemon looks like that? Is it supposed to... Oh, it's like a pot. I thought that was like part of a Pokemon. I was like, is that what Digletts look like on the underneath? But evidently not. Recipe for an iron chair. To move something heavy. Yeah. I understand. It's not what I'm trying to do right now. Recipe for an industrial bed. Industrial bed? Face of a Pokemon. What is an industrial bed? Aussie rest spot. Oh, I can get an Axew that way. How do I get another piece of moss? Okay, you know what? Actually, I should Hawk 2 on this. Okay. So this is regular. I kind of figured given the color, but still had to test it. Now is this smooth tall grass? It'll be red tall grass for sure. Did you make it something else? So still no smooth tall grass, huh? I don't wish to get on. So I assume I'm just going to leave that twat dangling in the barrel because I have no way of getting in there. What? A sprinkler. If placed near water. Am I going to need to create water blocks? There's wheat. I'm a real farmer now. Except for that. Whatever that one's supposed to be. Not for that one, I guess. Mother. Just right there, please. Thank you. I'm just gonna spit on these beans and this wheat. And apparently I need to eat a lepa berry. I don't know if it's only lepa berries that do PP or what. I don't know if they're doing like game rules because I don't remember what lepa berries do actually in game. Yeah, no, why wouldn't I want to spit up on that? Crazy, thanks. Ooh, some shit I need to punch. I still find myself walking around in this game a lot instead of using either of the run buttons. Because I'm fucking stupid and crazy and forget that they're there. Yeah, no, that was good. That was great. That's what I wanted to do. Couldn't possibly have been that. Shit! I've fallen and I can't get up! Alright. There we are. Alright. Nope. I was not on spray. That'd make sense why I didn't have a, like, the plus shape then, huh? I heard that. I heard the dan 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 in the song. So this is also not smooth tall grass area, no? Apparently not. Let me see. And then I'll punch the ground. Tree shaded red tall grass. Alright, now we need to make elevated red tall grass. Or whatever that gets us. You need a smooth stone for tall grass. You should play the new Ultra Kill chapter. Did Ultra Kill new chapter come out? I was kind of hoping that would just like pull the treasure out for me. Large lost relic. Is that a can? Ah, yes. Barrel of toxic sludge. Rock smash. I try smash rock, rock no smash. What do you mean, how am I already here? This and like some like cum covered beach are like the two areas I can go to. Back there, back when they were humans, they must have worked together with a number of Machoke to dig up iron ore and copper ore and such. Machoke. Choke. Choke on these nuts. Ah! I didn't think that was the sound that was going to come out. They're known for being buff and tough and all around extremely strong. I've heard they use their strength of theirs to help humans with their manual labor. Eureka. Maybe we could entice a Machoke to come back here and make a suitable home with us, perhaps even a life. Pokemon as strong as Machoke could easily move that heavy PC, I'm sure of it. I can give it a go. Except I don't actually know what type of a home a Machoke would live in. First off, do you suppose you could use your moves to make a new habitat other Pokemon might like? If that causes Machoke to return, all the better, but even if it doesn't, any new Pokemon we meet might actually know a Machoke. So let's see, you could start by using Water Gun to restore some of the withered plants. Planting more tall grass with leafage would also be a good idea. Oh, wow! Two sandbags next to grass. Oh, it's a Score Bunny! I think Score Bunny is also one of my favorite starters. They've really grown on me since I first saw them. They're adorable. They look very pettable. I'd definitely keep one as a pet. Nice to meet you. Sorry, I just woke up. That means it's time for a jog. Looks like there's space for me to take a breather too, so I might as well get going. Let's be careful not to burn down this place by accident. Just like I did when the humans were here. I killed them all. Burnt down every house of theirs, every building, destroyed it. Once its body has heated up, Score Bunny can use the full extent of its power. That's why it does warm-up exercises. I became friends with the Skewer Bunny. I still haven't figured out how to get that person down. Oh, do you know shit about Machoke? Talk to me. Give me this information. Can I help you with something? You know Machoke? Are you Machoke, maybe? Oh, you know Machoke too, huh? They're just so cool, don't you think? All that muscle. Machokes take sandbags from their job site when they're done working so they can train whenever they want. How cool is that? If you're looking for sandbags, I think I saw some kicking around here. I see them over there. Grassy training field. Interesting. So what you're saying is I'm going to pull your home apart. Make this. Alright, where are they? There they are. Oh, does it not work if another Pokemon has already moved in here? Bitch! Sniping the closest one. Well, fuck. The habitat's already yeah, I figured that out. I just built another one next door. They're neighbors now. You restored a grassy training field. Now we just must wait for the Machoke. I don't think I can make it rain here in the meanwhile. I mean, I don't have sprinklers yet. I'll just take some wheat. Wheat not renewable. Got it. Ah! Shit. Let me punch. Alpine tallgrass. Or alpine grass. Grass block? Alpine grass. 5 bags of bean seeds. So what I have 5. Did I have 5 before? No, I planted 8, which means I had 3. I just got 5. I have 8 again. I've got 8 bean seeds again. Well. I surmise this is far too elevated for where I'm supposed to be right now. I wish I could figure out how to go uppies. I assume I need defog. However, I don't know any fucking pelipers. You've restored an elevated red tall grass. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Please. Just do the slow turns. Aim where I need you to aim. Please. Shitty titties. Can I just... Can I pound this sand out of existence? Shit! Not what I meant to do. I need one more punch. And then I fill that hole with the volcanic ash. Spit it out. Spit it out. Where can I grab some grass from? Take them off these corners. Make it easier for me to jump around, and also I get the things I need. I was gonna say, you bitch, I don't want to have to go mouse mode again just to fucking aim like a couple inches to the side. That would be very obnoxious. Okay, I think I have got all the alpine grass I need. There it is. I've got more than enough. I want to see if this will make a different environment. Yeah, I can just use the blocks to aim. Why not? Elevated red tall grass. No, I can't do shit with that rock. Oh, I can't suck that. Oh yeah, it's Pokemon traces. What am I thinking? It's gonna tell me what would like elevated red... No. A Bonsly wants the tree-shaded red tall grass. Not even a tongue twister, I'm just fucking stupid. Are you telling me I should be doing this? And by this, I mean this? Not whipping the tree like a fucking moron? I'm feeling like a French copy of the magic card delay. I feel like that's a good way to put this without getting Twitch censors mad at me. If you know, you know. If you don't worry about it. Despot fossil body. Also, how do I get a smooth stone? For to make the smooth tall grass. Also, I hear something sugar and down over y'all. Come out with your hands up! Oh, it's Bonsly. I moved in down here. I made that upper one for no fucking reason. What's this place? Kinda makes me feel nervous when I don't know where I am. That is a reasonable reaction to have, Bonsly. Oh, hi there. Are you from around here? Are you from around here? Just so you know, I'm not crying. These aren't tears. They're sweat, so don't worry. Tears do come out of my eyes sometimes too, but so does sweat. That's weird. I don't like that. But anyway, I'm really happy to meet you. I got a feeling we're going to be friends. I don't think I'm going to be friends with you. Now these tears are happy ones. Beautiful. It can expel excess moisture from its body. The liquid is similar in composition to human sweat. Never read that about a Bonsly. Never needed to know it. Wish I didn't know it. I could have gone for the rest of my life without that information. The Pokemon is ruined, and now I want to get rid of it. It was just an adorable little dude, but now it's now he's weird. Now he's creepy. I sweat from my eyes. Wow, cool. Thanks for telling me. Anyway, well, you were just about to get the fuck out of here? Thanks. I've got nothing appearing in my elevated red tall grass. What am I to do? Anything down on that one? Oh. It seems like there's a whole lot less shit on the ground here. So, is there a reason I can't go uppies? Is it, do I actually need like a move like defog to go uppies, or? Because I'll just like hit a foggy area and then I can't go no further. See? I don't quite get how I'm supposed to go there. I mean, it'll explain it eventually, but man, I could get seriously lost in this valley real fucking quick if I'm not careful. I perhaps already am. Ooh, there's shit over there. Free shit. Someone there? Is someone there? Oh, it's the Machoke we needed. That was a thing we were doing, huh? Wasn't it? Unique. Interesting. Fabulous. Mysterious. All kinds of words to describe this event. You watching me train? No. Gotta say, I wasn't. Not even a raised eyebrow? Dang. You're something else, pal. What? You only got one expression? Yeesh. Whatever. That was barely even half my full power anyway. God. Why did they make Machoke cringe? It reminds me of that fucking, YouTube video with that, what do you want to call it? But like this old lady's on her phone and like the autistic the autistic comes in, the autistic son comes in and starts like karate chopping the couch. She's like, oh my god, so strong. He's that kid. This Pokemon right here, that is a 100%. Gotta find a wide open space for us to move around in. There's a nice spot up there. Let's go. Where is up there? Are you gonna rip that guy down for me? No? Alright, cool. I forgot I can sprint. Did he speed up when I sped up? I don't think he did, but it looked like he did. Be a great spot for a stretching sesh if there wasn't so much shit everywhere. Here's the plan. I'm gonna warm up by flexing and doing cool poses. You're gonna warm up by scooping up stone. Wow. Aren't you like supposed to be the Pokemon that loves to do like work? Like, huh? No, you see, I'd rather be a absolute useless piece of Pokemon garbage. Nice work picking up all. You didn't even get the chance to flex, you shitter. This is a big old boulder blogging our fun. Alright, time to show you my strength. Oh, are we gonna learn strength now? You ready for this? Are you ready for this? Wow. Damn, that's crazy. Are you impressed? No. No. All his life work boiled down to one transformation. Just shattered this thing's ego. You learn strength. What, you learn strength just by watching me? You gotta be kidding. Ain't you ever heard that biceps don't get built in a day? Unless you're specifically a ditto. You tell me you can use strength now? Seriously? I got muscles. Oh, I like the confidence. Alright then. How about you give me a little demonstration? Here, bend me over this rock. I'm using strength to move it. How about those boulders over there? Try bringing it over to one of... Bring it over to its buddies. I wasn't even gonna try and read that properly. I could tell my brain was about to go down a fucking... down a rabbit hole. Oh, very good. Holy hamsters! I gotta, my thumb was doing the thing where it's like, oh, well, this is gonna your thumb's just gonna sit here and hurt until you pop your knuckle. It was being a bitch. Dang, check you out. Could you stop just flexing over here? You're something else, pal. I can't believe you got the hang of using strength already. That was so awesome. So you needed a hand, yeah? I'm happy to help with it now that I'm all warmed up. What can I do? You can follow me down this cliff. Need to move a mega heavy PC. Gotcha. Alright, just leave it to me and my strength will make quick work of that. Alright, thanks, bud. Wait, but you can use strength now, right? What do you need me for? You can handle it yourself. Besides, the best way to master a move you just learned is practice using it over and over. So you needed a handy right now? Well, no, not anymore. I got the... Machoke gave me a handy. And now I can commit great crime and bust nut in Water Tower whenever I want. Can I change the angle of things with the poosh? It was the wrong thing. Wrong thing right there. Oh. Slay the spire twice. Why twice? Would you do such a thing? Like... Unauthorized? Yes, after normal post-stream stuff is done, I'll be down to play. Why don't you dive right in and see what you can learn from it? Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Here you can continue taking challenges to improve the quality of your environment. Each Pokemon Center offers its own original challenges. Please do your best to complete them. The life coins you get from completing challenges can be used at any Pokemon Center. You can exchange them at any PC for items of your choosing. Be sure to check out the new items we've added and keep on living your best Poke life. I bet you can get some awfully handy items from the PC here too. But this Pokemon Center is terribly broken down as well. I hope someday we can work together with the Pokemon of this town to rebuild this Pokemon Center. Yeah. That's every area I've been to, we've been doing that. Yep, you're spot on. Did you discover anything? I discovered Machoke is autistic. I'm so glad you can use the PC now, Schlarm. Do you think you can learn anything about what happened to the humans from it? No. No, it's not. No, that's not what this is about. That's a shame. I doubt the Machoke can help us either. They don't seem to think much beyond their own muscles. I can only hope we find a Pokemon who knows more about humans. Hello, somebody? Could it be the person over in there that I found as soon as we got here? Anybody out there? Definitely someone shouting. I think I heard a voice coming from inside my head, coming from this direction. Who's the voice of which victim was that? I can push that one. Can I push an individual one? Oh! I can. Check that shit out. I don't know why we had to spin that, but sure. Somebody save me. No. The voice is coming from back there. There's an awful lot of stuff laying around, so be careful. Does he blocks the whole walk there? Is somebody out there? No. What's this? A talking barrel? Holy fuck! Almost knocked shit over. I did knock shit over. Fuck! Be still. Be still the beating of my own heart. Why would a barrel talk? It's me that's talking. The best chef in town. Is there a Pokemon well known for cooking? Why exactly are you inside that barrel? When I woke up, there was nobody around, so just as anyone with sense would do, I started looking for food. Right? But how did you get stuck in the barrel? I mean, somebody went to the trouble of suspending a barrel like this. Wouldn't you assume that it has something extra special inside? Fair enough. I figured it must be food, but then I climbed to check and I got stuck and I can't get out. I see, you're quite pathetic. Quite powerfully motivated by food. No, it was for cooking research. Is it a lickitung? A licky? I would imagine them as chefs. Do you think we can rescue them somehow? Schlarb! I can cut through the chain. Can you actually do that? Yes, please, cut that chain post-haste. It's a very sensible idea. Use one of your moves to slice through that chain. You'd be so kind. I tried that earlier, but the story hadn't dictated me to figure this out yet. Yeah. Flying. Your move bounced right off the chain. But you can't do it. I thought you were going to cut the chain. Don't get my hopes up and then let me down. Like, I will kill you. Those scythes can just stab straight into the barrel. Like, you know that, like, the boxes magicians do where they put the swords through? Except, this is no trick box. You're getting a sword inside of you. The chain is sturdier than I thought. Good grief, you're really so weak you can't handle it. So you're the one stuck in there. You can shut the fuck up. Are you eating well enough? I dare say you're not really in a position to say such things. Precisely, Professor. Either way, eating a meal or two won't make a difference. The chain is simply too hard. Excuse me, but if you're mocking the power of cooking, I simply won't stand for it. Are you gonna break yourself out? If you eat my dishes, you'll find yourself with 100 times more energy than usual. Any move a Pokemon uses will become 100 times stronger as well. A mere chain wouldn't stand a chance against that. Do you perhaps have one of these meals? Is this supposed to make it so I can, like, punch the boulders and, like, cut metal? Because you can't get out of the barrel yourself? No, it's the truth. Oh, this is so frustrating. I know, how about this? You take a rope, get a stool, hang it from a ceiling fan, hang yourself from a ceiling fan, and then kick the stool off from under you. I teach you how to make excellent dishes, and you do the cooking. I'm really an excellent teacher, you know. I don't know what you are. What Pokemon is associated with cooking? You're asking us how to cook? You're asking us to cook now? What do you say, Schlorp? I can't think of any better plan. I'm afraid. I can't think of any better plan. I'm afraid. Two totally separate thoughts. And you have such talent for creating things like humans did. Maybe you can cook as well. Sure as shit, big boy. So you'll do it? Thank you. I won't forget this kindness. Now then, let's start with the basics. A salad. I'll sing the instructions, so listen closely. Could it be that I need leaves, tomatoes, and I don't know what else you would put in a salad. Carrots? You put beans in salad? I suppose you could put beans in salad. You'll sing. Leaves on a cutting board. I'm not singing. I'm not singing with you. Not happening. So beans and leaves. Those were awfully vague instructions. It's the very first recipe for beginners. Anyway, let's get back on track. Make yourself a smooth, clean cutting board. Once you've got one, you basically just chop up some leaves and you're done. Oh, it was just leaves. I suppose we could make a cutting board by hacking off a piece of a log. No, that won't do. You can't be so rough and careless. Cutting board has to be perfectly smooth. Making one is a delicate and beautiful undertaking. Could you provide more information with everything that you're asking me to do? What Pokemon could cut a board so delicately and beautifully? Maybe this is a task for Dartrix. We don't even have Rowlet. How would we have a Dartrix? Swarm! Do you think you could find a Dartrix? I believe they tend to like homes like this. Like this. Pointy tree, shaded, rocky, tall grass. Am I gonna have to like push a tree down a hill? No, that doesn't make sense. Push a rock towards a tree down the hill. Yeah, let's push trees. Why not? After all, why shouldn't I? Stop my choke. Oh, there's a hole. But where rock? Where rock to push for tree? There rock to push for tree. Oh, but it's inhabited! Bitch! That's annoying. Now I really want that Bonsly gone. Can we just like engage in Pokemon battle and I just use cut and destroy the Bonsly? I guess Bonsly is made of stone, aren't they? Someone let me use Rock Smash. Trust me, he'll be out of our hair for good. Won't have to see him again. Just don't ask questions. Especially questions you don't want answered. What is this? Not a trace of a Pokemon. Elevated red tall grass. Okay. Wait a minute! I see it. It's over there. You see it? In the distance. Perfection. Waited many a year for perfection like this. So what is this? Found a trace of a Pokemon. You're gonna tell me elevated red tall grass. I'm tree shaded. Oh, that'll get me a Diglett too? Interesting. Did not know I could get a Diglett. What? I mean, I guess Diglett would teach me dig, huh? Makes sense. I like how this rock has like, it's not in the ground at all. Like, well, you think you're about to like pick up like a small rock from the ground. It's like fucking 2 inches underground, and it's like fucking ripping up like a half foot of earth around it just to get that rock out of the ground. Meanwhile, this thing leaves absolutely no marks. Absolute lunacy. This world's gone wacky. There we go. We've made the habitat. Oh, fuck. I just realized it's 10:07. It's 3-man time. I was getting invested in the game. We hadn't really played for that long because of how long it took us to get through those magic cards. But we did pull some sweet shit, so it was worth it. Let's find. See if there's anyone to raid. You know what? Why not? It's a damn fine song. Fucking, there was a short I was watching of Levi Rossman, and it just would not stop. Like, I couldn't get it to pause. It was driving me nuts. Who's streaming? I don't want to do chew twice in a row. There's also nobody I feel like... You know what? We won't do a raid this week. Everyone will relax after stream. We're taking an easy one this week.